What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Team Fortress TV. My name is Lecrum. I'm going to be joined by Tcmano, my co-caster of the evening. Production being brought to you by Themicrocheeze, and we have a very exciting night of TF2 for you tonight. We got upper bracket semifinals here tonight. It's going to be Witness Gaming versus MyAnimeList. Super excited for tonight's match. It's going to be a best of 3 maps, and we're going to be go ahead and starting with, and it looks like we're going to be starting with Goalie Wash, and then
Actually,
on.
I think map one's the cough bagel. Sorry to interrupt right there.
Oh, is it Bagel? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Sorry about that.
all
I
right.
was looking at my cheat sheet here, and it said Goalie Wash, but yeah, if we're starting with Cough Bagel, that's awesome. Mano, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing fine. Very happy for some hopefully good TF2 action, and I think tonight's really going to be a story of whether my anime list can pull out an upset. Because I don't want to be too forward here and say that I think we all expect Witness Gaming to win, but I think we all expect Witness Gaming to win. They've been on fire this season, all throughout their regular season games. They took a win over Froyotech in the latter half of the season, which is very impressive, and it was a fairly dominant win as wins over Froyotech go. And I think they've been looking good, looking hot. Haven't been dropping to teams that they probably shouldn't have. My anime list on the other team, they're coming into this fourth place, and I think it's going to struggle for them. But if they can get rounds here, and even if they can get a map, I think definitely that'll definitely show that they're maybe ready to try and take on like a G6 for that third place third place battle into yeah, lower bracket finals. It looks like we do have some stats on screen to talk about. I'm not actually watching the stream just yet, so Lecrum, if you want to go over those stats real quick.
Absolutely. We've got the RGL Season 7 Invite regular season standings. In first place, with an asterisk next to it, same with Froyotech at the number 2. Witness Gaming holding it up with 13-1 for their season. Again, that only lost to Froyotech. And then also with the round win percentage of 85.3, which is extremely high. That's a beautiful number. You want to be looking at that going into playoffs. It's definitely going to give you a lot of confidence. Froyotech also at 13-1, 88.9% round win rounds won, and that's the other thing right there. Just a few more rounds on the side of Froyotech over Witness Gaming. That's how close these two teams are in skill to each other. But here's the one we want right here. MyAnimeList 7-7, 53.7 round win percent. It's one of those things. They were able to obviously distance themselves a little bit from GCI during the regular season, and they were able to get themselves into this playoff. They're really looking to make a statement here with this Witness Gaming playoff run. If they can get some rounds in, they can get some confidence, they can win a map, then they're setting themselves up for success. Remember, it's a best of 3, so even if you win the first map, it doesn't mean that the fairy tale has ended for any of these teams. We've seen these playoff runs span hours before, and I'm in it for the long haul. And I hope Tcmano, I hope you're in it for the long haul too, brother.
Definitely. It'd be great to see some this go to map 3, because that would obviously mean my anime list had taken a map off of Witness Gaming, which would be huge. As you can see, the invite bracket is on the screen right now, and let's say, assuming my anime list did win this, they were going into the upper bracket final and playing against the winner of Froyotech or like a G6. Assumedly, that's going to be Froyotech, so that would definitely be an even bigger, potentially bigger uphill battle for my anime list to climb. But on the other side, if Witness Gaming wins this, they're gonna probably be facing Froyotech in the upper bracket final. That's gonna be a great game to watch, regardless of who's in it. And then the loser of this is going to be going to the lower bracket semifinals, and that is gonna be that battle for third place. Because if you lose there, you get knocked out, Lecrum. But no team is there just yet. They're fighting to not have to be there. And I guess let's go down some of these rosters. You at this point in the season, you probably know these teams fairly well. But with my enemy list, they always kind of change up their roster. They're all very gifted multi-classers. So, let's go down those right now, Lecrum. I guess I'll take Witness Gaming. Yeah.
Go
You
for it.
can.
Oh,
All
do you want
right.
me to hit it? I'll do
Yeah,
it
go
right
for it,
now.
dude.
All right, man. So we've got Witness Gaming on the side of Medic. We got Lol Guy, bringing up Demo Artist, and then we've got Ash and Laz on the Soldiers, respectively. Brandslam and Yite bringing up the Scouts. On the side of my anime list, we have Asian on Medic. We've got Psy on Demo, Tripwire and Glimmer on Soldier, and Alpha and Kev on the Scouts, respectively. And I'm excited for this, man. We saw a lot of amazing plays coming out of Witness Gaming this season. We've seen a lot of comeback victories though from my anime list, some big nail biters, and I think they're coming in here with a lot of with a chip on their shoulder. Fourth place, you definitely want to kind of like bring that fire, and I really think that they're doing it for this playoff match here.
Yeah, definitely. I think Alpha may have said one time that any team he plays on, the goal is always at least third place. Obviously, they don't need to win this yet, third place, but it would be nice to secure this victory. So their real battle may be with G6 later. But I do agree this should be a good game to see how these teams have come off of their little postseason break. That Thanksgiving break. Maybe they just gorge themselves with too much food and they can't play the game properly. Who knows? We are going to find out. But let's talk about this first map that we're going to be going to. It is going to be Cough Bagel. And I do believe this was Witness Gaming's pick, which does make a bit more sense. Witness Gaming are kind of known for that very great soldier coordination of Ash and Laz. Just going in, I imagine there's going to be a lot of high bombs, a lot of rat plays, getting on to Asian. So it's going to be testament to, his medic skills to see if he can stay alive. And I don't know, Lacrum. Do you think a my anime list has a shot on Koth Bagel? They're not historically known for favoring Koth maps, but do you think maybe the chaotic nature of Bagel is going to help them out tonight?
I really do think that if they're able to just kind of secure those mids and be able to put the pressure on Witness Gaming, they really could sneak out with a big fat W on Bagel. But it's really anyone's game when it comes to Koth. Like you said, historically not really fond of the Koth on the side of my anime list. But things changed. They've adapted over the season. They obviously still had a 7-7 record going into this, so they're able to still pick up rounds against pretty top tier teams. And it's like I said, it's anybody's game, uh, especially when it comes to Koth, because really it's just a big old DM fest and keeping your medic alive, making sure you're watching those Ubers and counting those Ubers nice and tight.
I definitely agree. There's always the chance, but I think maybe in comparison to some of the other Koth maps, I think my anime list would have a better shot on clear cut, or if product was in the rotation, I think they'd have a very good shot on Viaduct because they have Alpha, who is kind of a multi-class extraordinaire, likes to go those cheeky sniper shots. Not saying that Witness Gaming doesn't have a good sniper. They got Yite, they got Brandslam who can bust out the sniper if they need to, but Alpha's definitely more known for it. You can't really do it on Bagel as much, off-glassing, not as viable. But, it's definitely I would like to see maybe when we get to the 5CP map, some of the alpha off-class shenanigans. But, as we are waiting for the players to get into the server, we can do maybe a little cheeky talk on the NA Invite Top 100. Obviously, everyone's talking
I
about it.
love this. I love
Ever since
this.
it came out, obviously you can check it out on TFTV if you're interested on wondering what we're talking about. But recently, there's been a series of articles talking about what the assumed top 100 invite players are specifically for the North American region, and some of the players on that list are going to be in the server tonight. The first one is going to be it's going to be Lol guy at 91. 91 rank out of everyone, and they Lol guy's obviously very well known for being one of the best medics, I think, in the game right now, and I don't know if Asian's gonna make the list, the other medics, so I don't know, Lacrum, do you agree with me that Bagel is really gonna come down a lot to how well Asian can match Lol guy's pace? Because Lol guy's really great at living, really great at just dodging damage and being where he needs to be and not, not getting caught out. So would you agree that like Asian needs to match the pace of a little guy, make sure he's not getting caught out, making sure he's doing a great job of surviving these hex situations
Yeah.
for my anime list to stay in this game?
I think if there's any time for Asian to step up to the plate, it's now. You know, this is the nitty gritty. I do want to point out that this is the upper bracket semifinals. So even if my anime list loses, they will be sent to the lower bracket semifinals, where they will then have a chance to go to the lower bracket final and then maybe even make their way to grand finals. So a series of losses here for either team doesn't necessarily mean that they're out of the picture. Um, Historically, we've seen teams like Froyotech get sent to the lower bracket semifinals in huge matches at I Series and different things like that, and people have come back, like teams have come back to win it all. I think it's going to be necessary for the teams to be super coordinated here. Like you said, it can be extremely difficult to kind of like keep a Koth pace like in grasp within like right in front of you and not get too scattered around the map and not get too sack heavy and lose your footing, so to say. So I think if there's any time for MyAnimeList to step up and do it, I think now is the time.
Definitely, I think, Bagel's definitely gonna be an uphill climb for them, but luckily for them, that's not the only map they're gonna be fighting on. They are also going to be going to the as a, looks like now the map is finally switching over to Bagel on the Witness Gaming, practice server. But, as we do that, let's just about what we, are gonna see as well. We're also gonna see Gully, which I don't know if you know Lecrum, but I think it's safe to say definitely a my analyst favorite. They're definitely a very good at it. They've won some upset games with it against Witness Gaming. Actually, I think last season, maybe not this particular season, but all of their closer matches have occurred on Metalworks and Gullywash, kind of slower, more stalemate prone games. So do you think that'll be a good shot for my anime list to snag an upset victory, so to speak?
Oh, absolutely. Especially if Witness Gaming does what we're expecting and absolutely just kind of steamrolls this bagel map. I do expect there to be a lot more resistance from my anime list when it comes to this side of goalie. But the one that I'm actually really intrigued about is if it goes to that third map, that Snake Water, because we saw that absolute classic uh, golden cap situation between my anime list and GCI this season, and man, that was probably like one of my favorite matches of the season. Definitely my favorite match to cast this season, and I'm really looking forward to that. Like you said about goalie, though, that's where my anime list can kind of like shift the pace. It's very soldier centric, so with them having Trip and Glimmer, aka Saffrix, I believe, that's where they're hoping that they can kind of like push forward and really make a statement there.
Yes, of course, they do have number 1 roamer, Trip Y. You don't look for the NA Top 100 to confirm those beliefs, you know it in your heart, and that's all you need to know. So obviously they are gonna have that soldier aggression, and depending on whether or not Guy plays demo, it's always kind of a kind of a toss-up, really, whether he lands on scout, soldier, or demo, as all of these guys on that team can really play any class they want. Really just depends on the day and how they're feeling. I think, Gullywash, really great demo map. Guy can just pump out huge amounts of damage and just kind of secure victories and, weaken, the enemy for his team. But like you were saying with Snakewater, it's actually kind of surprising that my anime list allowed it to be taken to Snakewater for the map. I think that maybe wasn't one of their stronger maps. Maybe it's what they thought was the best out of the options presented to them at the end of the picking process. But I would have assumed that would have been one of the first ones they banned because I don't think they were particularly strong on it, especially because they had that such a close game to GCI. Maybe think they've recovered from that or learned all they've needed to give a proper go against Witness Gaming. I guess we'll just have to see if it gets to that third map, which, regardless of what happens then, I'm just gonna be happy that we made it that far, Lacrum.
Oh, absolutely. I know you and I are in it for the long haul. I'm super excited for all these maps, for all these plays. Super excited to piss off my neighbors and get real loud and rowdy here. Um, so you know what? It's all gonna be a good time. This is the first of the many playoff matches leading up to the grand finals, and I know I, along with many fans out there, are really looking forward to how these two teams really do and where they stack up. You know, we've got lands right around the corner coming back from a hiatus, and it's really exciting to kind of see who the teams really are shaping up to be for those said lands.
Yeah, should be noted that Witness Gaming is going to be going to LAN. They are confirmed going to Copenhagen LAN. They may, no word out on the street yet. They've got that LA LAN coming up. Well, technically Anaheim, but also LA coming up right around the corner. Hopefully, we can see a form of one of these teams there to bring some top level invite TF2 to lands. Would be great to see again. Would be great to cast again. Obviously, that $5,000 is nothing to scoff at. You got to make sure the top dogs don't walk away with it every single time. So it'd be great to see MyAnimeList or maybe one of their previous incarnations, Ford Gaming or something like that, show up and walk away with the dub. It looks like we might be getting a new server because at least currently the one I'm in has no one other than Corsa in it. So I mean, would be great to see Corsa back in action, but I don't think he's playing tonight, Lecrum. Don't think that's
No,
on the cards.
I don't believe Course is making his return tonight. But I do gotta say that shout out to the Microcheese on production tonight. Just been keeping holding it down all season long. Really excited for both our casting core and also our production core. Um, and it was one of those things where I myself personally decided to take a chance, put myself out there, and try and bring some top tier commentary uh, to everybody at home. And I know Tcmano, you and I have been really trying to drill it into our routine to get used to be just like there for everybody. And same with Microcheese. Really proud of his production and how far we've come this season. So yeah, big pat yourself on the back there, Mano and Microcheese. I'm really proud of you guys.
I will. It looks like we do have a new server. Same to you. You've been doing a really well this season. Really love your casting with you, Lacrum. And we do have a new server, and there are players in the server. We got 7 in there waiting to go for it, just waiting really on the rest of my anime list to walk in here and take the fight to Witness Gaming. Once again, the first map is going to be Bagel of Witness Gaming versus my anime list. This is the upper bracket semifinals before they go to the upper bracket finals and then maybe to grand finals if one of these teams is on a nice winning streak. And let's play a little game, Lacrum. Who do you think's
Oh, I
gonna
like
get
this.
top damage? Chat, you can participate too. I think if Psy's on demo, the easy answer might be Psy. People might say artist. But I think Psy is just that type of player who's gonna get top damage regardless of what his team does, for better or for worse.
So I
So, I'm
mean,
going Psy guy.
I do like that answer. I do like that answer. I also dig the artist answer as well. But I will say that especially with Koth maps, scouts are just absolute just they're menaces, my guy. They're
True,
menaces.
true.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what all these other scouts can do. Specifically, I do want to say that I'm looking forward to seeing what Yite can do here, seeing what Alpha, see there. I feel like the Brandslam and Kev are also going to be just a factor. Like the scouts are just always kind of just a nuisance to the enemy team whenever you play as them. And I've always
But
I've always found like that class specifically on Koth to be probably one of my favorites to play.
I definitely agree. Scouts can be so annoying when you're just trying to enjoy your time as soldier, just rocket jump, play a jump map on the map, and then they're just there to shoot you out of the sky. It's disappointing, and it leads to a every reason why I go 7-22 in Pugs. That's the reason, nothing else. But we said who we think is top damage. I would have said one of his scouts for maybe top frags. I think, maybe Brand Slam could walk away with just a monstrous amount of just fraggage in his back pocket. Maybe put the rest of a team in the backpack. But I did for top frags, I'm gonna go Brand Slam. What do you say, Lecrum?
You know what? I am going to, since you know what, since we got like differing views here. I think you know what I'm gonna say the only Canadian in the server. I'm gonna go Alpha gets top damage. I'm saying it right now. I hope
Top
I'm not
damage.
jinxing. I hope I'm not jinxing him, but still, I
Wow.
think Alpha's gonna pop off. We've been seeing how Alpha leads their team all season, and I've been really impressed by the way that they've been able to hold their composure. I think Alpha just pops off, just goes crazy.
Alpha definitely does. I don't know if he's playing Scout or not. It's kind of hard because they're not alias currently in the server. But regardless, if
Are
he's
they
playing
ever? Are they
Soldier,
ever?
that's true. But if he's playing Soldier, I definitely think there's a shot because I don't know. In my personal opinion, I think Bagel is definitely a much more equally friendly cost map for all the classes. Like stuff like product. Sure, soldiers can have a good time, but usually it's at the expense of their KD. Whereas, and maybe the damage logs might not show all the work they're doing. But in terms of Eagle, I think it's much more projectile friendly versus very cough maps, especially because you have these houses. They're a bit more enclosed. It's a bit easier to get that damage on a wandering scout or something, and it just like push the flank. Whereas product and even clear cut to an extent is a bit more open. So I'd expect maybe the soldiers to get that, or if the soldiers of a demo get that top damage. And if Alpha's on the soldier, which now it looks like he's on the scout right now, it's going to be Tripwire and Glimmer as his soldiers. Kev on the scout. Kev was doing a bit of soldier earlier in the season, I believe. So that leads me to believe that Sai is no longer on the scout class. He's back on demo. That
Oh
ever
yeah, no,
shifting roster.
we gonna see that side demo tonight, baby. We gonna see that side demo tonight. I'm excited, man. I'm ready for this. They're only missing one player on the side of Witness Gaming, and then we're gonna get this started. I do have one question though. I have one
Yeah.
question for you, Mano. Who is your top player of all time? This should start some discussions right here. I'm curious.
My top player of all time. So NA and EU, huh?
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll let you pick one NA. I'll let you pick one EU.
Oh, okay. Wow. Probably gonna have to choose. I mean, it's like the cop out move, but I don't think I could honestly not choose Banny. Like, I wish I could say, wish I could go for like like a sleeper pick, like Phelps or something, or like
Okay, that's a sleeper
just do something like that. But I can't. It's got to be Banny. He can play basically every class at the top level. Maybe right behind him, I'd put bot mode. I'd put all the fan favorites, Marmalou, all of them. Looks like we do have one team readied up though. I'm not gonna bother saying who my European favorite is because the Europeans are smelly.
Whoa,
I don't know. What about you, Lecrum?
I was gonna say my top ever player is Ams, bro. Ams is the man, bro. Shout out Ams, man. That dude's tight. That dude's tight. Ams from obviously from the Euro side of things.
Yeah, for a second I thought you said AIM, and I was like, all right, I can behind that. But
I mean, Aim's hella cool too. I like Aim. There's so many great players with great personalities, and that's kind of the best part about the TF2 community. You get to know these people. You get to become friends with them. You get to share moments. And it's something that I've never taken for granted. That's for sure. And it's something that in all my years of playing TF2, the tournaments I've gone to, the friends I've made, I'll never forget it. That's for damn sure.
Definitely. And you know what moment I'd really like to share with you, Lecrum, right now?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
This match starting. I would really love to share that moment for you.
So
we're just
waiting.
We're just waiting on these teams to ready up. We do have all 12 in the server, so Twitch chat, the wait should not be much longer. You won't have to listen to our incessant ramblings as we just wait for these teams to get going. And hopefully we can start this fantastic match that we're going to be bringing for you here, right here on Team Fortress TV. And just watching the players jump around, some nice air shots going around already. We got one team actually up for realsies this time. Is going to be MyAnimeList, so the pressure's on Witness Gaming. Come on, Brand Slam. Ready up your team. You're on a killing spree already. Just put that in the actual match. I don't know, Lecrum.
Oh man, no, it gets down to the wire here when we're watching this pregame going crazy right now.
They didn't even have the win limit set up correctly. What are these guys doing? How many years in invite and they don't even know?
Bro, that lol guy NZ though, that's what I'm looking forward to. That off class, if they're winning by a crazy amount, I'm looking to lol guy to bust out the NZ. Here we go, baby.
Here we go. Finally, this is going to be Witness Gaming versus MyAnimeList here on Coffee Bagel. This is the first map and the first round. I am going to be watching Artist on his rollout. Going to be collecting that pack and is going out to that porch. Just going to be spamming the other side. Going to be trying to get some damage off. He gets some early sticky out on the side, just doing a bit of damage right now. Both teams going to be playing this slow. Going to be trying to look for an opening to maybe bomb one of their soldiers or get across the point. Looks like Asian and his scout buddy are going to be going onto the point, going to be trying to get some early cap time right now. They are getting a lot of cap time. This cap's really quick. That's one of the many features of Bagel. Glimmer getting 2 picks though. There's 2 down on the side of Witness Gaming, and it looks like the tides have turned already. Laz is in, going to be trying to escape. He gets Saiga goes down to an arrow from the one guy. Completely missed that, and now the point has been capped for Witness Gaming. This map very hectic already, and on that mid fight it was looking really good for a MyAnimeList. Witness Gaming just comes right back already, Lecrum.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that, but Kev actually did delay there for a second on the cap, waiting for his spawner there for Saiga to get spawned earlier rather than delay his spawn. A very pro level strat as the Uber does get popped out on the side of MyAnimeList, trying to push back into Witness Gaming, not seeing any picks, and we do see Alpha go down there as it looks like the Uber didn't even need to get popped out from Witness Gaming. Big bomb coming in here from Tripwire. Gets a couple rockets up on the men, but not enough to cause the pop again. And it looks like Witness Gaming is just going to go ahead and take over the point here. Glimmer being picked up there near the end, and it's looking like a full 70% ad here.
Yeah, looking like a bit of a forward hold right now, as you say, Asian. Gonna be trying to build up the Uber to try and contest here. Probably gonna try and go for sack flank, and yes, soldier does fly in through mid. Lol guy is stuck. He is gonna have to use that. Is basically everyone, however, on the side of MyAnimeList committed for that. Glimmer is gonna be trying to escape, living on 11 hit points. Good job from him to stay alive, but even if he died, those fast Bagel respawns would have gotten him back up in a jiffy. So now Ubers are in the favor of MyAnimeList. Looks like they are going to be taking this through their garage right now. Going to be jumping through and leading the push is Glimmer, making the space for his team, and the rest of Witness Gaming are just going to have to back up. They know this Uber is going to be coming in shortly, or at least they assume so. Looks like they are going to be pushing the right house right now, but Uber getting popped up on Alpha. Yeah, Soldier in behind right now. That is going to be Ash fighting in the backlines right now. He is going to be taken down from Alpha. The point is capped up in the side of MyAnimeList's favor. But the Uber Lol guy almost at 100% right now, approaching 90 right now. They're getting so much early cap on a huge Soldier bomb in. Oh, Tripwise so close, but he doesn't manage to connect enough to get it. Alpha is going to die on the point. Guy gets a nice pipe. What the heck?
Pipe there.
Really amazing stuff, and that's looking like a tentative hold right now for MyAnimeList, but this Uber from Lol guy is going to be coming in soon, Lecrum.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an amazing back and forth right there. Really smart of MyAnimeList to try and get that point while they had that Uber percentage. The Uber itself didn't really catch much out, but it was able to push Witness Gaming back enough for them to be able to get just a little bit of time there, keeping it a little even here as Asian 80% getting up on their Uber. I'm expecting to see an exchange here pretty soon from both teams.
Yes, as you say, Ash going down a bit weak over there in that house area, but he's going to get healed up, right, as Rain, as looks like the Uber is used on the side of MyAnimeList. Alpha going in super deep right now. He's just juking and dodging, just kind of trying to click on one of these guys. He does get Artist. Oh my god, technically a self-kill from Artist, but still, that is a, good pick from a Alpha regardless. That Uber did not get much else. Low guy still has, so this is still 100% Uber. Just going to be bombing in one rocket, and that's going to be enough for Low guy to use, maybe fearing the crater damage, or maybe something else he just wasn't quite sure of. So now Ubers are going to be once again in the favor of MyAnimeList. It is even in terms of time right now. Both teams have about a minute on the clock for
huge bomb by Laz though over there into that right side of the garage area, and they do end up picking up Kev because of that. The timer is now down to a minute, nearly on both sides here, but taking away for the side of Witness Gaming. MyAnimeList really do need to get this Uber and push out, and they do have a bit of an Uber ad here. So maybe they'll try and use that, try and get on the med as fast as possible. Though it does look like Glimmer is getting a little caught out. And we're just kind of seeing MyAnimeList pop that Uber, sending the demo flying forward, trying to catch out the medic. As they do, they end up getting the scout caught here. But, as I say that, Alpha and Psy go down.
Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate for on the side of MyAnimeList. Glimmer going in for maybe a hero, not even Market Gardener, but it looks like an escape plan shot. Tripwire is going to be getting down Artist, so that might give his team a bit of time as they delay cap. But that was just really unfortunate for the side of MyAnimeList, because as they were pushing out there, Asian was already so low, so he had to pop basically as soon as he got, just fearing all the spam from Witness Gaming, and I don't blame him. He was at basically half health as well, him and Psy Guy. And they just tried to jump forward, but they didn't manage to find anything. Then Witness Gaming recollapsed and got all of those picks. Very unfortunate, and once again, Witness Gaming at 100%, but with Tripwire getting an early pick on the guy, that's good. But Uber is used,
Ash going
basically
down too.
on the Artist.
Actually, that's three of them. Grand Slam going down. They are going to actually get control of this point. The Uber beam popped out right there. That is the perfect. That is exactly what they needed. And as I say, that wall guy goes down to Trip, who is able to get into the back lines there. The flank of MyAnimeList absolutely saving this first round for them. That was huge by their flank there.
That was huge. Now, this is definitely holdable. I do think Lol Guy and crew are going to be able to get an Uber in time, but I don't think we're going to wait on a four-man sack, as it looks like they are going to be trying to pressure through this garage area. They know Asian doesn't quite have just
Soldier
yet.
high up in
Oh my
the air.
god, that's Soldier high. He does crater, but two have been traded out instead of him. Both soldiers down on the side of MyAnimeList. They do have Uber, but they've got to get a lot of picks right here. Low guy basically caught in Artist. Oh, but there's so much cap time on the point. They cannot let him get any of this. It's only one scout. Kev winning that against Grand Slam. That is vital. Only 8 seconds left on the clock. This will be Ash going to be trying to defend it with all his life. There's so much cap time on the point. If any of them just get on it uncontested, they might just be able to sneak away with it. One soldier alive. Ash, and I think this is going to be a MyAnimeList round.
Wow, what a comeback first round win. Oh, and the disrespectful tear shot at the end. My god, what a beautiful comeback first round for MyAnimeList. They did exactly what they needed to do. Their flank absolutely carried them into that W right there.
Alpha and Kev are just going ham right now on the side of MyAnimeList. This is what you need to see if you want to see them walk away with this first map. Going into the second mid-fight, 1-0 for the side of MyAnimeList currently at the moment. Once again, going to be watching Artist, trying to see where he places his stickies and what damage he needs to go for. Just going to be around the point, but Grand Slam is going to be walking forward, going to be finding a little overextended Kev right there. Going to be trying to push the flank right there, is why, but he gets cut out for it. And now the flank down on the side of MyAnimeList, so they're just going to have to back up. Luckily, they didn't lose Asian or Psy Guy, so they are going to be able to walk right through this garage side door and probably might see an Uber exchange with Low Guy and crew. Low Guy actually doesn't have Uber.
Yeah, Low Guy not building enough there. I just don't know if their players were actually taking enough damage to really even get the Uber out for them. Still 92% as MyAnimeList just kind of walk forward here with their Uber, and nothing really happening. No cap yet.
Yeah, they are
finally
just
the cap
pressuring
gets back.
Yeah, they just pressure the point without having to use a basic ideal situation in the grand scheme of things. And they 2:30 on the clock for Witness Gaming, and now MyAnimeList finally have control of the point. Ubers are even. Like, both these teams are playing a lot more spam heavy and focus fire coordinated than they were last round, at least not as many bombastic bombs and kind of all-in plays as we saw. point is now traded in the side of Witness Gaming. Once again, no Ubers have been used at all in this round. Players do go down on send my anime list, basically the flank, so they are going to have it up. And now looks like they are going to try to recontest, but with Kev going down to some good focus fire on the side of Yite and his soldier partner, that is going to be enough. Glimmer going into this left house right here. He's going to be taken down pretty low, but he does get a trade because of it. Looks like they are going to be trying to go forward here, Lecrum.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be forward. I would be surprised if they actually do end up popping, but they do end up popping. However, Alpha wasn't connected to his med when that got popped out. The other Uber getting popped out from Witness Gaming, not really I don't think it was very necessary for them to do that, but they saw the Uber coming forward, and it looks like MyAnimeList is going to get the point again. Neither team has Ubers. This is where you're probably going to start seeing some sacks. You're going to start seeing some demo bombs. We'll go ahead and see exactly what happens here as both teams just kind of like going back and forth right now. Both the scouts going forward here. One scout gets piped there by Sai. Trip taking down Ash. Yite taking down Kev.
Oh yeah, and it looks like MyAnimeList are probably going to have to give up this point. There's so much captain already. Alpha just get expertly, just denying them as much as possible. And they really want to try and cap this up without having to lose any more players. Alpha does go down, and it looks like MyAnimeList are going to be backing up right there. And that was a bit unfortunate for them. Basically what happened is they just rushed in both of the flanks. I think Tripwire went down in one of the houses, and so did Kev. They just got 2v1'd, and you know, you can't really win those 2v1s. Well, you can, but you're not really expected to do so. So they went down 2 players, and that is unfortunate. Kev right now battle with Ash right there in that house area. A scout coming to back him up. He is going to be taken down. So now this is a 2-for-1 trade for MyAnimeList. Even better because they don't own the point right now. Huge pipe on the Kev. He's going to surf that away, but still MyAnimeList going to be trying to get as much point presence as they possibly can. Artist extending on the point, just to try and deny. A nice little sticky launches him up, and that's not going to be enough. But his flanking Laz is going to be getting onto an unsuspecting Glimmer. Sai Guy getting a nice pick as well, but that's going to be enough for the Uber. Comes out. Lol Guy has no one to use on. He is going to have to use finally a soldier reconnecting with him, and this Uber doesn't do much at all for the side of Witness Gaming. Basically, MyAnimeList should be able to control this point as long as they don't lose anyone else, but it looks like, yeah, he's getting really aggressive.
Artist though getting Sai Guy there in that exchange. Alpha taking out Laz, and it looks like Trip and Kev going down as well. Really bad for MyAnimeList as the scout is kind of locked into a 2v1 here on the left side and does end up going down to Ash. Oh, that is exactly what Witness needed to do right there. They recouped themselves and they fought their battles 2v1, which is exactly what you want to do going into this right now.
Oh my god, Kev just walked forward at Artist and he almost won. That was really impressive. Baby Artist didn't have his sticky traps popped off, but regardless, MyAnimeList are going to be walking forward. They have to try and get on them. Only 15 seconds left on Witness Gaming's clock in a whole 142 on MyAnimeList. Ubers are not even. Lol Guy has about 40% app right now, and he can use when he wants to try and block.
And it is used right now as you're talking about it.
Yeah, they are going to be going in. They get so many kills with it. Only 3 alive on the side of MyAnimeList. 2 are behind, as it looks like Tripwire is going to be taken down. Glimmer getting a nice rocket, actually, onto Grand Slam and Ash, but at the end of the day, it's not enough, and that is going to be a Witnessing win, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, Brand Slam and Yite were going crazy right there. Absolutely just stuffing any sort of forward momentum that MyAnimeList had, and they learned from last round near the end of it. They learned to watch that flank, like you said. A couple key flank picks going down there on the side of MyAnimeList, just securing the W there for Witness Gaming.
Definitely, and let's see if MyAnimeList can adapt. They've been kind of picked off in these flank areas, so I like to see maybe some a little bit of change. It seemed like they were having a bit more success. You know, they won the round when they were kind of going for more all-in play, so maybe that's the feature of the game they should be playing. But regardless, once again, a fairly slow, spammy mid. Looks like Grand Slam is going to be caught out as he goes a bit too far forward on the point without the rest of his team to really back him up. And I think with that one pick, Alpha going to be focus firing down a Artist along with his Demo Man. So that is going to be enough for them to take control of the point. Lab going to be trying to escape through this garage area. Looks like he is out. The rest of his team now back up with him. Going to be
big bomb in though, back from last. They're caught over on that right side of garage. Yite going down as well. They really need to get out of here and start recouping those losses. That was just great aggression there from MyAnimeList, and an amazing first cap point there for that mid.
Definitely. They're doing things a bit interesting. They have Sai on the right side and the rest of the team on the left. Normally, I've seen most teams do the opposite. You know, if it works, it works. It definitely worked. Halting that last push.
Oh,
And oh my
no.
God, Laz just gets
Yeah, he
stopped.
just got through though for free. And he ends up getting Alpha. Kev goes down as well to Yite. Oh my goodness. Not even dead. He never even dead.
Trip does go down. It looks like he was surviving on 1 HP. Uber is used, trying to get onto Artist. Artist does go down. Little guy is going to drop him, deciding not to save him. Going to be keeping on that 100% Uber ad, probably the better play considering how fast it's going to respawn anyways. And now Witness Gaming looking like they have everything in their power to take this and go for it. Almost Side Guy getting flung up super high. Not sure what that was about. They are going to be trying to pressure the point. Both scouts right there. Glimmer is in behind, trying to go for a play on the Lil Guy. He does get one rocket, but that's not going to be enough. Going to be taken down in that house area.
Now. Oh, Kevin Trip going down fairly quickly, and then it looks like Yite picking up Alpha there. So you know, that was kind of like what they wanted. They wanted to hit that 4 or 5 man sack there, try and pop out that Uber from Lil Guy. Didn't quite succeed, but we do have Asian coming up on 60%, and we see Alpha going on the sneaky Frenchman class.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Oh my God, I didn't expect to see it during Bagel, but you know what? Alpha always finds a way to surprise. He is already behind.
Nobody's calling him out.
He's got a good shot on the Lil Guy. He gets him.
End up getting the medic. Lil Guy going down to Alpha for the backstab, dropping his Uber. Beautiful play by Alpha. That's exactly what we wanted to see come out from him, and that's why I thought that they may have a chance on this Bagel map.
No, they definitely do. I mean, the time is on their side right now. They've got a 1:30 on the clock. Witness Gaming only now approaching about 2 minutes, so if they can cap up this point pretty quickly and hold it for a good amount of time, they're going to be looking really good to take this first half. And they are going to be trying to get onto a point right now. Witness Gaming going to be trying to block it as much as they can without.
Big bomb in here. Oh, Uber does get forced out though. That was a huge bomb by Laz.
Yeah, really great bomb from Laz and Ash. And, you know, the key thing there is that Lil Guy does survive. Obviously, he doesn't have 100% yet, so MyAnimeList are going to have, you know, a bit more time to they drain off of this clock, which is, you know, great for them. But it looks like Witness Gaming, they're going forward here at about 70%, looking like they want to try and bust through their left side area right now. Both soldiers flying in, making space for their team. Looks like they do have a soldier in behind. He's going to be 1v1ing Laz, basically. And he does eventually, no, he does live. Tripwire is in behind. No, he does finally go down. So that is both soldiers down on the side of MyAnimeList right now, Lecrum.
Yeah, beautiful arrows there by Lil Guy, and also an amazing way of escaping that soldier bomb. Just kind of surfed it up into the air, out of harm's way, and that's why Lil Guy. Well, that's why Lil Guy's number 91 in the top 100. Am I right?
Of course. And Brand Slam, what is he, 82, 83, something like that? You know, we'll look at the stats later to see if he's earning that position. But regardless of whether he's earning it or not, Alpha is definitely going to try and, you know, knock him down a few ranks. He is going to get some early cap time on the point right now. Going to be leading the Uber. He's not connected. Finally meeting back up with his medic. And no picks just yet right now, but the health is a bit worse on the side of MyAnimeList. Glimmer at 10 health, but Laz does go down to Glimmer. Looks like we do have a cap going in the side of MyAnimeList. They have 40 seconds left on the clock right now, and they are going to be going down. Looks like the Witness Gaming aggression is coming forward right now, Lecrum. Can they get on the Asian?
Big spoon from Glimmer on the Lil Guy. Oh my God. Just from the back lines as that whole fight was going on, which was huge for MyAnimeList, because look at that. Asian still alive. That aggression, not enough from Witness Gaming. That was huge. Glimmer just absolutely pulling out the spoon, kissing the sky, loving life.
That is just game-changing, honestly. Glimmer getting that is so huge, because right now MyAnimeList looks like they're going to cap up the point. Interestingly enough, it's Side Guy who does it. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do for your team. Yeah, he got so low. He's on 1 HP. Oh, my God. That is so unfortunate that MyAnimeList get that pick. They are going to be using their Uber. Going to be trying to get immediately onto Lil Guy. He does drop some now. They just have to make sure they don't drop. They won't replace. They're getting so many picks right now. 3 down on the side. Witness Gaming. There are only 10 seconds left on the clock for MyAnimeList right now. Laz in behind Yite. Once again, in this house area. He is going to be getting on the point. Going to be trying to get some early cap time while the rest of his spawns. He is going to be going down, but not before trading with Tripwire. Art is going down as well. And this is going to be the first half win for MyAnimeList. Oh my God.
Wow! What an amazing first half. The GH is coming out from both sides of the field here, and I am just stunned. That was
I'm
a
stunned.
beautiful back and forth, and my anime list proving right here, right now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We deserve to be in this playoff spot right here. We deserve to be playing with the top dogs here.
Wow, that is that's actually insane. You know, I obviously any team can win, but I still don't think I was too crazy for saying I thought this was gonna be a pretty dominant game for witnessing. But my anime was just coming out here and just really disproving me. It just showing why they are uh so good. And I'm actually speechless right now. I didn't think this would be the outcome. But regardless, let's get some of those stats on screen so we can try and see maybe where my anime list did the right things and maybe where Witness Gaming beefed a little if that is what we think what happened. But I don't know, Lecrum. How do you think my anime list managed to pull that around? Do you think it's maybe their DM? Do you think it's maybe just their point presence, their point play? I think Alpha and the rest of his team were just playing the point really well in comparison to Witness Gaming. But that's just me. I want to see these stats.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the stats. I mean, you were actually in the right on your second guess. Artist pulling up that 349 DPM, top damage in the server. Um, Followed closely by Ash, and then Psy coming up with 335. Alpha 323. He was a few spots off, but man, I gotta say, Alpha pulled it together there. I do want to have a huge shout out though to their flank core there with Tripwire or sorry with I believe Glimmer. Sorry, Glimmer and Kev. Kev only pulling up 188 DPM, but still pulling out some frags here and there, getting behind, causing a bunch of chaos. We do see that Yite and Brand Slam both just absolutely pounding for their team on Scout. 18 and 16 frags respectfully, and yeah, no, it was amazing. It was great to see just that close back and forth, and I
Oh
think
my.
the point presence was the big deal there. You know what I
You
mean?
know what? Yeah, sorry for cutting you off, but the point presence, like as you said and I said earlier, is definitely a factor. But you know what the factor is? Little guy's getting med diff. AGN has one death, Little guy has five. And I'm not blaming Little guy because he's an excellent med. And even if he fumbles once or twice, it's definitely much more a team thing, whether your med lives or dies. And I think at the end of the day, that's what my anime list is just really doing well. They're making sure AGN is alive. To keep that Uber ad, keep those Uber advantages, because even though I don't think they've been holding on to the point as long as a Witness has. They've just been, I think, maybe a bit more Ubers, or at least a bit more perceived advantages that Witness Gaming can't really play at their own pace. They're kind of stuck or beholden to my anime list style of game. So big ups on Asian and his team for keeping him alive. Only one death is very impressive when it comes to any game, especially at this high level, especially Koth and especially Bagel, especially against two of arguably the best soldiers in the world right now, Ash and Laz. So really great job from him, and I think that might be one of the players to watch, Lecrub, as we head into the second half.
Hey man, what were we saying? What did I say? I said Aizen has to step it up. I said
Oh
Aizen
yeah.
has to be there. Aizen has to bring the heat, has to stay alive, and all my enemy list has to do is focus the point and keep their medic alive. And what did they do? They focused the point and they kept the damn medic alive. And look at that, they're up 2-1 at the half. And I'm extremely proud of them for bringing the heat tonight, making this a real close game, and I'm excited to see where they take it from here. I'm also excited to see Witness Gaming, seeing how they adapt to this, because they're still playing a real tight game. They just need to make sure that they're watching that cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they need to make sure they're watching the cap. They got to make sure that they're keeping the little guy alive, which is normally not a problem for them. This is really abnormal when it comes to how Witness Gaming play. I don't think majority of the time you can say that Lil Guy dying too often is the thing they need to work on, but at least for this, it is, which makes it such an interesting match, Lecrum, as we head into the second half of this gaming versus MyAnimeList on Bagel. This time I'm gonna be watching JK. Gonna be watching Artist again as he rolls out. Gonna be getting some early spam damage right there on that right side. Gonna be trying to lock out Alpha and his med duo away from Psy Guy, but they are gonna transition over, bring the heals over to Psy Guy. Once again, as we've seen, kind of, these mids at least start out very slow. Neither team want to make too much of a move. As I say, that last just bombs in instantly, going for a huge play on a baby where he thought, oh my god, Kev just destroyed Yite right there. And a really great attempt, but that doesn't mean that they're two down. Glimmer going in for a huge one to get some early damage, so it's not going to be enough to collect any kills right now, but Artist going down as well. I completely missed that, but that's going to be enough for MyAnimeList to get the cap up. They did deny Glimmer, but I think for that cap time, it is a worthwhile trade, Lecrum.
Oh, absolutely, hugely worthwhile trade. Glimmer coming up right now. It's still pretty even here. Both meds have Ubered. I'm expecting to see an Uber exchange anytime once the players on Witness Gaming. Oh, but as I say that, we see Yite going down, and the Uber does end up getting popped out. Oh, and a huge rocket there by Laz, taking down Alpha. Alpha throwing out the NS. Nice shot in chat, as you should. And with that being said, the Uber exchange does seem to be in the favor of Witness Gaming. No,
oh my god, Trip.
A huge pop there, and it's causing Witness Gaming Long Guy to pop that Uber.
Oh yeah, and they a really great job from Lil Guy to live there earlier and to beam Artist, because Artist was going down so low while Alpha was on his case. It's actually impressive that Artist managed to live there. As it looks like MyAnimeList once again having this Uber ad to work with, and they are going to try and beat Witness Gaming off the point without having to use. Getting some early cap time is going to be the Scouts doing a really great job of it so far. Artist going to be trying to spam them out. Slim getting a nice pick onto Tripwire once again in these flank areas. So that's going to hamper this MyAnimeList push out onto the mid right now just a little bit. They are going to try and do it. They do know they have Ad Alpha threatening it a little bit, but he goes down so low that they have to use on him. Ash is going to go down, but I think that's going to be all they're going to be able to get. Actually, no, yeah, down. Looks like Witness Gaming wants to try and immediately push this, and they are getting the frags to do so. Laz does go down.
Still going down there. They're now down 3. This is going to be a bit of a tough push here. They still have their Uber percentage, though. I think they're just waiting for them to get all clumped up on the point, and then I think we might see a Uber push out onto Yite here.
Definitely looks like waiting for the respawn before they try and really heavily contest this mid. They are going to get the cap of basically uncontested. So a good play from Witness Gaming to just coordinate there, take things a bit slower, make sure they don't drop any players on any unsuspecting flanks or something. But however, MyAnimeList is going to be going for a huge onto Lil Guy. They do get the force out onto him. However, AGN and Alpha are safe and Spawn just gonna be building up that Uber. They got a lot of time as well in that whole process, so when they do come out, they might have a little bit to play with, Lecrum.
Yeah, that 4-man sack doing its job right there. It looks like we're gonna have a forward hold here on the right. We got both of the soldiers, Laz and Ash, over there, possibly transitioning to the left here. Looks like MyAnimeList coming out from that right side, and as I say that, just the spam too much for the medic to get out. Does end up getting through, coming up onto the point here, and it looks like Alpha's going to be picking up Ash, Trip picking up Laz there, and that was just a fold there by Witness Gaming. No Uber presence, and it looks like the forward holding is now going to be back in the favor of MyAnimeList.
Yeah, but they do have to contend with Lil Guy's incoming Uber. Ideally for them, they force it with minimal losses on their side. Looks like Witness Gaming going to be going through their left side, getting one nice rocket on the Psy Guy. Can he live here? He is going to surf the rocket damage away, living on so little hit points. That's very unfortunate. The arrow did not connect in time. Yite going really low there as well. Glimmer going for a huge bomb. And the force is going to come. Alpha and crew just going to be running forward, making sure they get that. AGN once again all the way by himself, safe as can be. And, time is fairly even. Witness Gaming are going to have the advantage coming up to about a minute, but MyAnimeList is not far behind them. And, this round is basically as close as all the other ones. With MyAnimeList showing that it wasn't just, a one-half fluke so far.
And that's Koth for you, baby. That's Koth, man. We do have Asian coming up on their Uber. Plus, he threw on this left side, doing a lot of damage there to Ash. Ash does end up getting out. Brand Slam down to 50. And they're just going to walk this forward, knowing that they have that Uber advantage. Wall guy coming up on 70% here. Still doesn't have, kind of hanging around, loitering on that right side. And it looks like the cap's going to go back to MyAnimeList as well. However, it is down to 28 seconds on the side of Witness Gaming. They want to try and contest this. The Uber finally gets popped out here on the side of MyAnimeList. But it looks like Wall Guy, with them quick feet, backing out before having to use anything, before even getting it. As I say that,
Tripwire gets 2 though.
Trip does get 2. Ash and Laz, both soldiers down.
So that is at the very least going to deny a little bit the cap up as they wait for their respawners to get up. And now MyAnimeList is trying to pressure while the respawners are working their way up. Glimmer going in for a bomb onto Lil Guy. Gets some good damage onto everyone surrounding him, but not enough to get a kill. Or a force for that matter, as it looks like MyAnimeList is going to be trying to get onto a point right now. But Uber's still not used on the side of Lil Guy, ever dropping down super low around him. And this is looking very good for the side of Witness Gaming.
Need to get on that cap. Need to get on that cap right there. It's so close to being capped. They just need to push through here. Lil Guy on that 100%. Asian only at 80% here, and they need to get in and cap this point.
It looks like they are going to maybe try and play for Asian, get the Uber. He's at a 93%. If he can connect up with his scout, but no, Kev goes down. Side Guy does demo jump forward, but it's too little, too late. And that is the first round of the second half to Witness Gaming. Current scores are tied at 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 right now, going into that next round here, all tied up. Playoffs on the line, hopefully not being sent to that lower bracket, so you don't have to play another 4 maps or another, at least another 3 rounds with different opponents here.
Yeah, this time, I'm gonna be watching Side Guy, see what he does. They give the artist too much love, supposedly. So I'm gonna be watching Side Guy. He's just gonna be getting some early spam off onto the demo. Just gonna be trying to deny him as much space as he possibly can. Over on the house side, on the flanks, that is gonna be a battle between Glimmer and a Yite right there. Yite is gonna have to act up as Artist does down. So weak as Brand Slam, but Laz gonna be trying to escape as well. Everyone on the side of Witness Gaming just gonna be trying to get out. Yite was stuck in there. Ash, a nice bomb onto basically over Glimmer. He was looking for an easy pick on some escaping Witness Gaming players, and he got picked instead. A bit unfortunate, but they're going to be holding up for this little bit of a forward hold. Probably not going to deny much as Witness Gaming go through this garage side area. But it was a good attempt, Lecrum. It was a good attempt.
Oh, absolutely. And MyAnimeList definitely came out there with a lot of firepower, a lot of aggression, and they still have the cap right now. Uber does get popped off there on the side of MyAnimeList. Uber also being popped off on the side of my Witness Gaming. Witness Gaming.
God. No, sorry. I just needed to say Laz was almost about to die there. Lil Guy with an amazing arrow to keep him alive. Sure, it was a pencil jump, but still that definitely would have killed Laz in the crater. So yeah, good to keep his teammates alive, what he's supposed to be doing, but still did it in a nice flashy way. MyAnimeList is going to be trying to push through this garage side area, but Laz with an early pick onto Glimmer might hopes and dreams just a little bit. Nice rocket coming out onto Alpha, can be taken down to 23 health. He's going to get bowed up and arrowed, but still trying to find enough space to get in here. Ev once again going down super low, so all of these players as they push forward just taken down so low to single-digit health every single time, and now they're finally getting onto the point, but still don't have a lot of presence to really try and get anything. Now finally they're getting onto the point, finally taking control of this left side house area. Glimmer with his scout buddy, and now it looks like Lecrum, they're finally going to be able to catch it. A nice pipe onto Branson, going to be taking him down, and that should be enough for MyAnimeList to cap up this point, Lecrum.
Yeah, with both Ubers at, even 100%. Again, looking for that Uber exchange here. Brand Slam, probably when he gets up, that's when they're going to want to take this forward and try and recap that point. I like how the demos are doing a good job of zoning everybody off the point to the point where only the scouts can really kind of step on there. I've seen Alpha back up onto Stickies multiple times, and it does look like Artist just isn't really capitalizing on those timely deaths, but that's the life of a demo, man.
That is indeed As you said, Gloomer is down right now. It looks like Witness Gaming Artist going down.
Artist
Alpha
going
just
down.
running at him. The Uber is now used. It's an Uber exchange. Alpha a bit caught out right now. Not with his medic. He's the only one there. An arrow almost went to Ava. Maybe it did connect. I don't even know. Saiga gonna be getting a pick. Kev is just juking and dodging around, being a nuisance, being a distraction. Luckily, he doesn't go down there. He's able to reconnect with his team. And now MyAnimeList looks poised to be able to try and retake this point right now. Gonna be working with the fact that one soldier is still not here. Ash going down as well. Now Glimmer, this backline looks like he's maybe gonna try and go for a play on the low guy, but Laz is finally here to knock that off. Going on the point, Laz is, but he's gonna be taken down. Looks like he's gonna be chased onto basically 1 HP. He does manage to find a pack to get out of there, but looks like Brand Slam and crew gonna be trying to recontest this point, and MyAnimeList is gonna be blocking them. Really great job from MyAnimeList right now, not having to use whatsoever during that whole point. Actually, no, they did use. Ignore
Big
that.
bomb there from Trip, taking down Ash right there on the flank.
Yes, really great stuff right now from all of them right now. The Uber is used. Little guy doesn't quite have. He just gets it right then. He is going to be able to save all this, make sure none of them die to that MyAnimeList Uber. They are going to be able to recap up the point. Looks like Alpha maybe trying to go for a play on the Artist, but no, it's going to be Brand Slam instead who falls. Really great pick right as they cap it up, so he's going to be working with that long respawn. And now MyAnimeList, they have a good shot right now of trying to retake the point. They Ubers aren't a factor, so they don't have to worry about that yet. Alpha actually kind of getting deleted on the point right there. He is going to stay alive, but a lot of damage coming out. And they, time is almost about even.
Yeah, no, time's even here, and it's been so back and forth with very little changes being made to both teams. It's just been kind of like a leapfrog sort of thing right now. And as I'm saying that, the point gets leapfrogged back to the side of Witness Gaming. MyAnimeList still with that presence here. We're not seeing a lot of aggression from either soldiers because it seems like they're all stuck. And as I say that, the Uber does get popped out. They know they had that huge advantage there on Aizen. Aizen going down to that bomb there. And it looks like the fight does go to the side of Witness Gaming. So for the first in a while that we've seen some actual aggression and some change in the momentum here on the side of Witness Gaming.
Definitely, and that's one of the first times that Logai lived and Asian didn't. As MyAnimeList now have the uphill task of trying to push out here. A soldier fake bomb is going to come through and kind of just distract the players. It goes down once again. Logai staying alive. Maybe what you're more used to seeing Alpha in these back lines right there. They know he's there. He's just going to be trying and be a little bit of distraction. He's just does get caught out from Laz, and now it is basically do or die for this half for the side of MyAnimeList. They got to throw their lives at the point. Don't think it's going to work, but they're going to try it anyways because that's what they got to do. Saigai is going to get a pick out onto Laz, but Tripwire falls, Kev falls, and that is going to be a much more dominant second half win for the side of Witness Gaming.
Yeah, absolutely more dominant. We're sitting here looking at a super close game, but I believe Witness did the one thing that they needed to do, and it was actually like have that point presence. MyAnimeList just kind of were given a lot of free opportunities to cap that point when the Ubers were even, and there wasn't a lot of pushback from Witness Gaming. And then all of a sudden, Witness Gaming kind of stopped and thought for a second, hey, this is playoffs right now. We need to be aggressive. We know that we're in this spot. We're in this number one seed here. We gotta show the people exactly how we got here.
Definitely taking a bit more of an active role in how the match plays out. Witness Gaming during those last couple of rounds, and maybe the reason why they won it in such a bit more of a dominant fashion than that previous round they took in the first half. So we are going to be to a third half. I know it doesn't really make that much sense, but that's just what we call it. And current score is 3-2. So still anyone's game. MyAnimeList can walk away here 4-3. Winning this first map definitely would be an upset and would do wonders for them going into the second map, Gully Wash, which I think most people expect them to have a lot easier of a time on. So if they can win on Bagel, they could probably certainly win on Gully Wash. I don't know if we have this up already for this second half.
Yeah,
Right.
so as we can see here on the second half log, we've got Artist top damaging here in the server, 374 DPM, followed very closely by Brand Slam, Laz, and Ash. The soldiers doing so much work on the side of Witness Gaming. They were absolute menaces. The perfect bombs at the perfect times there at the very end to try and take down Asian. And as you can see, it worked. Asian, 2 deaths. Lol guy, look at that. Big goose egg right there. 0 deaths in that entire second half. So Lol guy looks at Asian, sees that they're bringing it. Okay, you're bringing it. Well, guess what? I'm number 91, baby.
True. Number 91 representing right now, showing why he's number 91, and maybe why he should be a little bit higher. If that's just my personal opinion, though. But regardless, I think kind of what you said, the soldier powers kind of shifted away from my anime list to the favor of Witness Gaming. Ash and Labs having a lot more success with their bombs and just a kind of forcing Asian and my anime list into uncomfortable positions. Whereas I think Trip and Glimmer have had a much more unsuccessful second half. In this say compared to the first half, like Glimmer especially was doing huge amounts of damage work for his team in that first half. And I think in the second half, maybe the flanks have just been pushed a bit too hard, and he hasn't been able to get the support from his team to deal with them properly. Same thing for Trip. But I think the soldier aggression has definitely shifted to the favor of Witness Gaming. At
Also,
least in that
also, I
half.
just gotta point out the kill disparity here in the second half too. Witness Gaming 49 kills, and my enemy list only 26. So they're getting all the picks that they need to, and somehow my enemy list is still making this an exciting first map in this best of 3. I'm kind of blown away by like how well my enemy list is able to just kind of control that point. However, Witness Gaming, obviously with enough firepower, enough frags that they're able to take it back and still keep holding on to that lead.
Yeah, they definitely adapted correctly to what my anime list was throwing at. So definitely showing why they're, one of the ones at the top. That ability to adapt between rounds and even during rounds is so critical to a succeeding in TF in any game, really. So I am gonna see if maybe my anime list can pull out some adaptations of their own. Gonna be watching Side Guy on this bid right now. He's gonna be getting some early damage on the artist as he jukes and dodges the spam coming his way. This is the third half of anime list versus Witness Gaming right now. First map. And Artist is going to be walking forward, but huge soldier aggression coming forward. Saiga is going to be going down, but they are going to be able to pick up Laz and Ash, Yai, all going down. Lol guy goes down as well. It's now just Artist alive. Artist, oh my god, he gets directed. And now it is a scout alive. Brand Slam is up. He is in a 1v1 with Alpha, but now the reinforcements come in to bail Alpha out of there. Not that he was losing it, wasn't winning it either. Better to just keep him alive to fight another day. Witness Gaming lose that first mid right there.
Yeah, that was actually huge. We saw the extreme soldier aggression there from Witness Gaming. We're about to see probably a 4 or 5 man sack here onto my enemy list. But as we saw those soldiers coming in, they got cleaned up just as fast. And of course, Azine going down too. Or sorry, Azine not going down. Azine holding on to their Uber, finally getting popped out here, trying to push as deep in. Oh, and Volga going down to 37 health as Alpha gets picked up by Artist. Now the aggression from Witness Gaming coming forward. Azine getting picked up by Brand Slam. Kev is going to go ahead and pick up Yite, but it's a little too late there as Witness Gaming do end up capping the point. And Lol Guy sitting pretty at a comfortable 75%.
Yeah, Kev is in behind, and they know. I don't think they know exactly where he is. Now they do. And Laz just one rockets him, and it is bye-bye for him. So yeah, my anime list is now going to be trying to push out right here. Going to maybe try and go for a little bit of a force onto Lil Guy, who's now sitting at that 900% Uber advantage. And looks like they might just waiting for Kev to respawn so they have someone to escort their medic. Looks like Alpha actually is just going to play the point. A huge soldier going to be bombing in behind along with Side Guy. Not really finding much of anything at all at the moment. Artist is going to be going down, but that is going to be it. So much cap time on the point. I would have liked to see them actually just threaten it a bit harder. Glimmer going back in. Looks like he's going to be trying to get out. He almost does. If it just hit that ramp, Surf, he might have been able to slide away to victory. Or not victory, at least life. But that isn't going to be the case. Now AGN at 100 Uber going to be coming in with the rest of his team, Lecrum.
Absolutely, and a good statement there by Witness. Not getting too aggressive, not overextending enough that much, as the Ubers do get popped out on both teams here. Not really going either way for either team. We are gonna see. It looks like the health disparage is in the side of MyAnimeList, and the point presence still not being changed here, as MyAnimeList does end up going down for Alpha and Kev, being picked up by Laz and Artist respectfully, and Glimmer picking up Yite. We're seeing things getting traded out on both sides here. Trip going down. And, look, right there at the end, Sai going down to a very healthy Brand Slam.
Very unfortunate. All of us going the way of Witness Gaming. If you're a MyAnimeList fan, time isn't too bad for them right now. They do have 2 minutes on the clock, but Witness Gaming has about 1 minute on the clock, so they've got to hurry and get things in motion. They are going to be trying to push through this garage side area. The soldiers bombing forward, making space, going to be taking down Laz, who's watching that door all by himself. 2 go down on the side of MyAnimeList. Make that 3. Side goes down as well to some nice stickies from Artist. And now this Uber is going to be coming in through house, and I don't think going to get much of anything with Trump. Yeah, they are going to back up straight away. Going to be trying to keep Asian alive just to heal up their players. Maybe try and go for a sack onto low guy and get that Uber out of the equation. You got to start doing things quick here, Lecrum.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say that, Glimmer and Trip both going in there to try and get that pop onto Law Guy, but nothing really coming their way. And it looks like MyAnimeList just kind of bleeding players at this point. They really need to regroup here. They're on the right side. Demo getting kind of like trapped off. Both scouts going forward. They're trying to fight this. The Uber does finally get popped off by Law Guy. Going straight into the face there of AZ. AZ get popped up and slammed down.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Artist getting that nice one. Maybe that'll show up in a fragment somewhere. You never know. And now these are just kind of inflating the stats. Side guy getting a headshot just to throw all the stats wonky curvy. Or actually, no, maybe that was Glimmer. I don't even know. But regardless, that is going to be Witness Gaming walking away with the first map in their pocket. It is going to be 4-2. Definitely closer than I think a lot of people were expecting. MyAnimeList putting up a really great fight, especially in that first half, walking away with it 2-1. But in the end of the day, Witness Gaming just had the better adaptations and a little bit better focus fire to whittle down the MyAnimeList defenses. But all in all, really great showing from both teams here right now.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see what those stats are there for that just like kind of last round. It really felt like Witness Gaming kind of woke up a bit, definitely brought that aggression back to where it should be. And it seemed like MyAnimeList was definitely on the back foot there for a lot of those plays. A lot of their Ubers not really getting anything. Lol Guy able to stay alive like Lol Guy does. And I'm really excited to see what things look like going into this next map too.
Yeah, not too much to really gleam from that log. It's only a 4-minute round, but Artist pumping out 500 damage in that last round. So definitely feeling himself a bit more than he might have as well. Looks like we do have some bind logs to see what the overall kind of face of the game was. And yeah, you can see still we are going to have Artists in that top damage slot going 383. Really great showing. Brand Slam and Last following up behind him. On the side of things, you've got a looks like Alpha going to be leading the kills for his team, but Brand Slam's going to be leading the kills overall in the server at 7 and 8. That's impressive. Brand Slam going 37 and 8.
Brand Slam absolutely popping off. I gotta say, I've been impressed with Brand Slam all season. Been super excited to see how they've progressed just through everything. Watching them back through all the other seasons, all the different iterations of the teams that Brand Slam's been on, and Brand Slam really seems to have found their calling. And really bringing the pain here to really bringing the pain here to MyAnimeList. And like I thought, I was expecting I was expecting the scouts to absolutely pop off tonight on Bagel, and they did not disappoint um on both sides.
Yeah, and we did talk about this a bit in the first half and in the second half when Guy had that nice little zero death half, but still Guy is he died 6 times. AZN only died 5, so still even with that split, AZN doing a superb job of staying alive, maybe even a more impressive than Guy's because he lost that game. He did have the comfort of just winning. You know what I mean? It's a bit easier to stay alive when you're winning, a bit harder to do so when you're not. So the fact that AZN basically had less deaths than Guy really shows that he was playing on point. I don't think he was baiting the team, which is maybe a little bit of a problem when you have a medic who is going for as least deaths as possible. They can maybe bait their team when they should be staying in, but I don't think that was the case. I genuinely think AZN was looking at the situation and correctly identifying when it was a good to back up and head back to that respawn cabinet. But regardless, that is going to be Witness Gaming walking away with the first map. But we got another map, Lecrum, at the very least, and it is going to be Ghoulie Wash. I don't know. What are your thoughts going into this?
Oh man, going into goalie wash, I, as a newly reformed soldier main, ex scout main, I do got to say I love goalie wash. Goalie wash is fantastic, but a lot of people, and trust me when I say a lot of people, say that this is scout prison. So that aforementioned scout dominance that we just saw out of Witness Gaming might not quite hold up here, and we might see some real good plays here coming out of MyAnimeList. Not saying that the soldiers on Witness Gaming are anything to laugh at, because let's be honest, these are the top soldiers in the game right now. So I'm expecting some crazy plays, some crazy bombs, some crazy air shots, and a whole hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, if Asian can keep up that performance, I think it'll spell a lot more success for his team because I think this team is just naturally a bit better at that 5 CP nature, where they can just stalemate it out. I think Kev has said before that he just really likes slow TF2 being able to grind the other team into submission. So maybe that's what they're going to try and do here tonight. Gully Wash is a great map to do something like that. Very stalematy, very choky. I like the map. A lot of people don't. I think I think it's a very good map, very nice map to see, but it can be a bit slow sometimes for the spectators. We're gonna have to see if we can rely Alpha to come up any more off classes to break those stalemates as this team likes to do. We already saw it previously, Lecrum, with the Alpha Spy getting an unexpected med stab onto Guy. I don't think anyone was expecting an off class on Bagel, not really known for its off classing potential. But regardless, he managed to pull it off. So definitely something like a 5 CP map. I think we should expect some more of that, Lecrum.
Oh, absolutely. You're definitely going to see Alpha hitting that off class. You're probably going to see Yite, maybe even Brand Slam, somebody on the side of Witness Gaming pulling off those off classes. And that's what makes TF2 6s so exciting. We got traditional 6v6 here. We've got skill versus skill, but sometimes you got to get those cheeky plays off. I'm calling it right now. There's going to be a pyro play in River that just absolutely pops off. They're either going to stuff the Uber so bad that it makes the other team look like they didn't have Uber, or we're going to see some crazy reflex, something like that. I haven't been wrong yet with my predictions necessarily.
True.
Damage was a little off, but we don't dwell on the past, folks. So let's look forward to this. I'm super excited again for this second map, and hopefully MyAnimeList can come take this back so we can maybe even go to a third map.
That would be humongous. I would love to see them, get their Snake Water redemption, so to speak. Even their Gully Wash redemption, because I think it was last season that they played Witness Gaming on Gully Wash, and they lost, I think, and MyAnimeList lost 4-3, or maybe they won 4-3. Whatever, it was close. The teams haven't changed too much since then. Obviously, Witness Gaming you know, sticking together perfectly. And I think maybe MyAnimeList just changing up a few. Not sure if it even was MyAnimeList. Might have been Ford Gaming, which is basically MyAnimeList but with Sandblast. You know, potato
Man, I miss
potato.
Sandblast, bro. I miss Sandblast.
Oh yeah.
I know he's in chat, but I miss Sandblast.
Oh yeah, and maybe next season we'll see some more of those players return with the Promised Land on the horizon. But we do have both teams readying up, going to be going into the second map right here of Witness Gaming versus MyAnimeList, and hopefully MyAnimeList are going to be able to bounce back. They lost that first map 4-2, doing pretty well on what was not their map pick, but this is their map pick, so let's see how they do on this mid. Alpha's just going to be running straight up. Looks like he's maybe trying to go for an early pick on the Artist, but Artist backing up, making sure he doesn't give Alpha that easy kill on him. Looks like Tripwire was down in drop down, but he does get picked up from Laz, who knew he was there. So now already a pick on the favor of Witnessing, but Laz going to be going down to some nice sticky traps on the side. Kev is actually on Soldier. I completely missed that whole entire time. Glimmer is back on Scout. Looks like Kev wasn't feeling the Scout class that whole entire time. So he's going to be back on it with Artist almost craters there, and he is going to have to back up. Brandslam looks like he wants to try and fight that here with his Scout buddy, and they are going to be able to cap up mid. Completely missed that during that whole thing. Looks like Kev on Soldier. I assume he's going to be playing Pocket Soldier. Glimmer probably going to be playing Pocket Scout, or maybe just going to be trading off the role with Alpha as they see fit. As we enter this stalemate, Lecrum, what do you think of that switch up?
Well, I do want to point out it's not really a stalemate. They're going to be pushing in here with huge Uber ad because Logai did go down there. The Uber getting pushed over to Big Door, and Alpha trying to go forward and get anything here, but ends up going down to Laz. Witness Gaming were ready for that pushback there, and Logai now going to be sitting with a pretty 40% Uber ad. Alpha down for another 5 seconds. They may try and dry push this, and it looks like they're doing that right through the choke as I speak. And it looks like they are going to end up catching out Tripwire. Brandslam going down, though.
Kev gets low guy, though.
Kev gets low guy with a huge bomb there.
Oh my god. All right, now Asian has to stay alive. In a perfect world, Side doesn't die here, and Side does not die here. He even gets a pick, so it is a perfect world. Alpha is on Sniper, though. Maybe not what you want to see right now. Obviously, he didn't know that Kev was going to get that pick onto the low guy, but that is going to put a little bit of a hamper into their aggression possibilities. Looks like they are able to get second.
I do want to slightly disagree because with that much Uber percentage, having that sniper is still okay because you're going to have so much aggression. Alpha's probably just going to sneak by and get a few real sneaky picks there at the end after post-Uber. I'm calling it.
All right.
The prediction's been made.
That's true. If you can hit your shot, Sniper is the best class in the game by far. It just depends whether Alpha is feeling himself so far. Looks like they are going to be ready to take this Uber in through a river right now. Going to be trying to destroy the gun immediately and get on the point to get a lot of cap time. Glimmer is going to be going down. Kev on it. Alpha you said. Getting a headshot onto Ash right now, but there's only 4 alive right now. Going to be trying to play that spam game. Trip going for a kind of a sacrifice play onto the medic or the point, whichever he could get onto, and he really doesn't get onto either. And that is going to be calling for MyAnimeList to back up here out a second. Side guy might be caught, but no, he is going to bounce through a Big Door, but he does die. Unfortunate. But we do have Kev on the spy.
Oh, it does. They need to be able to stop this point, but with Alpha on Sniper, does miss the shot.
Yeah, it looks like
Kev can maybe get something here. Double off-classing, you love to see it. This is what makes the Sixes game mode so damn entertaining. He does go down.
He gets low guy.
That's twice low guy has dropped to a spy.
That is heartbreaking if you're a Witness Gaming fan. You can't even really blame, because if you're expecting anyone on MyAnimeList to go spy, it's going to be Alpha, but he's on Sniper. Who else is going to go spy?
And they took advantage of that so freaking perfectly, man. I loved it. I love seeing this stuff.
Yes, really great stuff. So now it is going to be MyAnimeList to push out. Looks like Artist is just going to be his traps in lobby and baby door. But MyAnimeList taking a long time to push into second here. I don't know what they were doing. Witness Gaming even had an, but they're taking so long that they're here to recontest
I think they were
this.
baiting him out because the Uber does end up getting popped off here. Both soldiers going forward. I think it's a double soldier Uber trying to catch them out here in this river. Such a tiny chokehold. So much spam does so much damage here. Not really getting the picks that they wanted though, as Lol guy coming up on that 75% Uber charge. They are going to get the point, but I feel like it's just going to be another kind of leapfrog here.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. If this is what they wanted to do, then they executed it a bit poorly. But regardless, Witness Gaming is going to have full Uber ad to work with. Alpha's still on the sniper, so they have to worry about him hitting a shot and ruining their dreams of pushing out, which is always the danger with sniper. Just one click, it can be done. And as they say that, Alpha gets the pick onto Little Guy. I don't even know where he was, but it doesn't matter. Alpha knew where Little Guy was, and that's enough for them to destroy that push right now. And once again, Asian going to be on that 100% Uber ad to work with. And now hopefully they don't wait with this game to try and push out on the second before they use this. Now it looks like they are going to be going through River right now. Yeah.
And yeah, we've got that Yite NG coming out. Brand Slam on Sniper as the Uber does get popped in here. Gun going down extremely quick. Traps on the point, as we do know that Ash's secret, and Glimmer going down to Ash there. Artist
Brand Slam
picking up
solo.
the side guy. Kev does end up picking up Brand
Oh my
Slam.
god, no
Artist
one's
going
looking
down
at
to Kev as well. Laz does end up picking up Alpha, and Tripwire going down too. It looks like the Uber just wasn't there for them. Asian does stay alive though. So we'd love to see that, but yeah, just not a coordinated enough push there. I think maybe the sniper at that point was a bit of a hindrance, but you can't really blame them for having him because he's the one who ended up picking off Lol Guy in the first place, opening that stuff up for them.
Yeah, the Alpha definitely giving his team at least the opportunity of converting that round, but now Witness Gaming at basically 100 Uber ad are going to be able to come in here. Little Guy just lagging a bit behind, maybe trying to make sure that Alpha was dead before he peeked that again. Not wanting a repeat whatsoever. Kev going to be going down. I think this is basically going to be a last hold for the side of MyAnimeList. They are going to have a 100% Uber as well, so they don't have to worry about gaming just barreling through. There's actually, as I say that, Witness Gaming are just going to be barreling through, and they're going to be going right onto the sentry gun right now. They don't even have second capped up. That is going to be Brand Slam going to be trying to get to the point, but the Uber is used to block him off of it. He's still alive,
Alpha looking
actually.
like he wants to go forward here. He's going towards River as the power. What did I say? Maybe huge play in River. Oh no, Night held on Alpha. Oh wait, the mech does come back in. Oh, Alpha going down to Brand Slam. Lots of cap time, and that's going to be a first round for the side of Witness Gaming.
Don't take anything I ever say any again. I said they weren't going to barrel through, and they barreled through. But that just shows that Witness Gaming is willing to take any advantage and work with it. I think MyAnimeList were only down a player, and maybe they're just assuming that they weren't immediately set up for a last hold, but whatever happened, it worked. They are up 1-0 right now in the second map. Once again, gonna be watching Artist to see how he plays. He's just gonna be spamming that big door. Tripwire getting a nice pick onto Laz, trying to rocket jump away. Alpha gonna be going up the banana side area, maybe trying to pick up.
There from Trip.
Yeah, he went up, dropped down, and just mulched all of his plays. That's a wipe.
Holy crap! That was just huge by Trip.
Yeah, that's the #1 roamer, stuff you want to see. He hasn't been put on the NA invite list yet, so maybe he's got a bit of time to bump his numbers before he gets it labeled, for his placement. But regardless, MyAnimeList is going to be trying to push here onto this last right now. A lot of damage coming out onto them, though. They aren't getting enough picks to really kind of keep their hold here in this, but they haven't used Uber yet. They are going to finally use kind of picking up the cap attempt from Alpha right there, but it doesn't matter. They get the picks anyways. And that is going to be a quick retribution round coming out from MyAnimeList there.
I'm going to say right now, just that bomb by Trip was phenomenal. That I could barely even, I saw him out of the corner of my eye just bombing in there. Ends up getting that 3-4K. Just good stuff there by Trip. As we do see Trip trying to get up onto that demo real soon, real early. Artist does go down to Alpha, so we do see a demo disparity here, and it looks like Ash trying to run in, jump, do something at this mid.
Little Guy is gonna have to get the heck out of there, as it's really only him and his scout buddy alive. Ash meeting up with them at Big Door, and that's another mid win for the side of MyAnimeList. Not nearly as dominant as the previous one. I mean, you can't ask for a wipe every single time. Side Guy, however, is going to be going down to a wandering Brand Slam. I'm not sure how they let that happen. Maybe Side Guy a bit too far overextended, but regardless, So that's going to halt any momentum MyAnime had of getting into second, and now it looks like a soldier at the big door just going to be trying to draw eyes and get some spam out, but I don't think Witness Gaming are going to do anything. It looks like they're just happy to stalemate things back. You know, they denied the momentum from the side of MyAnimeList, and I think that's all they're happy with right now.
Absolutely. I do just want to like point out there that Artist really kind of getting put in a box right now on those mids. You know, huge bomb by Trip, and then of course Trip bombing him again right there with Alpha able to clean up. That the mid on Goalie Watches a lot of the times it's determined by soldier bombs and demo spam. As I say that, Trip does end up going down to Brand Slam. We should be seeing a counter Uber here, or sorry, a counter sack.
Guy just had Laz's number. He was down on the floor watching drop, just waiting for a soldier to come in. He knows how these players play, and he was predicting it. Kev going in for another sack. He knows Tripwise's going to be up, basically, so Alpha in a little sneaky position, going to be trying to catch out an unsuspecting Yite. He should win this battle. He does.
Ubers do end up getting popped out here in the choke, though. They do get traded
two down.
Here. 2 down, Ash and Yite down on the side of Witness Gaming.
Yeah, and it
and
looks
they're
like
able to just go ahead and they're able to just go ahead and take this.
Yeah, they are going to be able to take that second point. Really great play from them to catch out the players that were out on mid basically all by themselves. Alpha with that great sneaky play onto an unsuspecting Yite, and I think that was maybe Asher last jumping in from drop down. Artist getting AGN with a drop. Oh my god. And now this is going to be on Witness Gaming to try and push out. They don't have to stand last anymore, no longer. We do have a soldier that is going to be Tripwise hiding above the entrance to a river right there. Just going to be trying to go for a play. Alpha going to be dying as well. So it looks like they're just going to be trying to bait Logai out. Logai's a good medic. Do you see it? No, Tripwise gets the drop.
The drop there, the hidden Trip. Oh my god.
Oh, he gets that. He even Ash.
Trip's still alive back there in river, and it looks like the cavalry has arrived for the side of MyAnimeList, taking off that second point again. What a beautiful play by Trip. Trip is just absolutely turning this map into his playground.
Definitely, that's the type of forward thinking and ingenuity you'd like to see from your players right there if you're a MyAnimeList fan. And it's just really great putting them back once again in the control of this round. They got to work with, not as big as it was previously, but still big enough to try and make an attempt at this last point. They are going to have to contend, however, with that Yite Pyro and an Engineer. They've been pretty good at taking down the Engie, but these last pushes have been leaving a little bit to be desired. Let's see if they can work things out this time. But that Sentry going down, not at all right now. That Pyro's just blocking it, but there's so much cap on the point. They've been spending all that time blocking the Sentry, but they haven't been blocking the point whatsoever. They finally all collapse on it. That was a bit too scary if you're a Witness Gaming fan right there. But Alpha getting a walking Brand Slam right there.
Yeah, I was just about to say Alpha just kind of like walking through river. Brand Slam, I think, was trying to look for them. Not really seeing much. Alpha just trying to go in here, get anything that they can to try and maybe force the met. But it does look like MyAnimeList has backed up here to their choke. Kev on Sniper though. Let's see what Kev can do here.
Yeah, Alpha's had a shot now. Kev has a shot. Oh, he gets him!
It's the shot on the long guy!
I think it's the same exact shot. I don't know, someone put those two together. That's something's going on. The MyAnimeList thing, they know how low guy walked. He was very close to where Alpha was. Similarly, a body shot. Don't let anyone tell you that body shots don't amount to nothing, because they obviously do. They allowed Witness Gaming another chance of defending their last side guy. Gonna be finally taking down the sentry gun. A little bit better for the side of MyAnimeList right now, but it's not going that much better, to be honest. Kev getting a nice headshot to Yite, and still they have not been able to crack these Witness Gaming last. They do get another pig on the Brand Slam, who was walking a bit too far forward. Once again, history repeats itself, but I don't think this time they are going to be able to get a similar pick onto Logai, particularly because Logai doesn't even have, looks like they're just going to be building up, and it might go into another Lecrum.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be another stalemate here. We do have Alpha on that spy, Kev's still on the Sniper. I feel like Alpha is really looking to maybe just catch them with their pants down here. They know that Kev is still on that Sniper. Hopefully, maybe he might just even go for a back cap here. We'll have to see how this all plays out for them. but I'm liking the way that MyAnimeList are using these off classes. A lot of people call them gimmicks. I call them ways to win, baby.
That's true. I mean, if you win, regardless of how you did it. A win to win. Looks like he bumped into someone. I don't know if they know. Looks like
No,
they
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 didn't
don't
notice
know.
at all.
Wow. Okay. I thought they were switching on the Pyro there, which isn't even an indication that they know because Pyro's so good on this last, but they don't know. Looks like they're going to do a little bit of distraction to try and get low guy. Low guy playing so safe, though, from a sniper or anyone who could get on him. So I would actually like to see Alpha maybe go for a play on the point. They're so far away from it that if he times it up with Gout, they could probably cap it up. Potentially, looks like he's maybe
Looks
going
like
for
he's
it.
doing
Yeah.
exactly what you said right there.
Let's see that soldier. I would like a scout to come and join him, but maybe that would give away the play. Looks like he might go for the decoy. He's just standing there. He's waiting. Maybe they're going to send in a sack and wait for Witness Gaming to sack forward. No, looks like he's going forward. Oh yeah, low guy doesn't have that many people around him anymore. I'm sorry.
Just kind of a waiting game here. You know, trying to spam out that sentry. Maybe he's waiting for the sentry to go down here, and then that's when he'll make his strike. You never really know. You know, we still got Kev on that sniper. Maybe waiting for Kev to get a pick, and then for them to back up a little bit, expecting the push there. We'll have to wait and see exactly what happens. But you know, I mean, like I said earlier, LOL guy really susceptible to spies. We're seeing that's kind of the weakness as he does uncloak.
What?
Oh,
wait, where did he uncloak?
I think
flip?
he was disguised as his own teammate.
Oh.
Because he disguised. Oh my goodness. He disguised as one of his teammates because he was gonna get on the point and cap.
Oh.
And instead forgot to. Oh no.
That is so unfortunate. Dude, all of that time and effort, Alpha was waiting patiently for the right moment. He didn't rush that, but he did rush disguising. Bit unfortunate, but they still have Kev on the sniper. Alpha once again back up on the spy. You know, if you fail once, try again, which is what Alpha is gonna do. He's right back in the same spot, dude.
This time. You hate to see it. I don't want to say that's ever happened to me, but you know. Here we go. This might disguise as enemy scout. Here we go. All right, Alpha.
Yeah. Kev is still on sniper. I would like to see him maybe try and go for some
shots there.
Yeah, go for some a bit more risky peeks because you know at this point you know they kind of
is going in now. Right behind him.
He gets it.
Finally getting him. Lol guy, the one weakness, the Achilles heel to Witness Gaming right now is that spy play.
Wow. Okay, you know maybe this guy uncloaking right there was just a whole bait play. Like he died a very kind of humiliating way. He's not gonna go spy again. He goes spy again, and he drops little guy. Maybe that's some big brain play from Alpha. Maybe it's just the little guy not being aware. Regardless of what it is, MyAnimeList now have 100% Uber ad to work with. They haven't been that successful, to be honest, on these previous pushes. But let's see if they can do it this time.
I like what they did here. They took Kev all the way back to spawn so that he could get back up on Soldier for that added firepower. They knew they had the Uber advantage here, and they're pushing in hard. Lots of time going on to the point now here from Kev. Oh, damage coming out there.
So much damage on point.
Oh, and Branson was down to... Oh, Branson does end up going down to trip. Well, guys, standing on the point. The absolute sentinel. The pillar right now for Witness Gaming.
All right. If Asian had left there, I would have loved to see that 1v1 with him and Lil Guy. It would have been amazing.
That would have been a certified... I was just about to say that.
That would have been great. But, you know, what's also kind of great, I do think we might see another attempted drop here on the Lil Guy Alpha. Once again, on the sniper. I mean, it's worked twice. Can it work a third time?
He's in the spot. He got the drop first, but they know this time. Popping through that shutter, it looks like. Oh,
looks
no
like
way.
He's still there. Don't know.
No!
He gets him! He gets him! Oh my god!
He's invisible!
Dude, it doesn't matter. Does he get artist? Does he get artist? Oh my god, Sai stole that kill from Alpha. What? Like he was gonna get that cleanup kill on McLeader's carbine. regardless though, okay, they gotta win this one now, right? They got 100%. Loga isn't even up. Artist is using Uber right now. Unflash Glimmer, please, so we can cap the point, I beg. All the soldiers are flying in, and that is gonna be a second round for MyAnimeList. Holy cow. How many times?
God.
That's crazy.
The pick classes for MyAnimeList absolutely coming in clutch right now. We saw it happen all season. We knew going into this that, you know, if it's tried and true, don't break your promises, right? They come in, they're doing their deeds, and I'm just blown away right now.
I'm also blown away. I think Loga is also kind of blown away. A huge bomb coming out here, trying to get onto AGN. They do manage to find him. That last connecting the rocket right there, going to be doing away with those kind of slower mids they were going for, leaving Artist out to dry in those. But now it's just Artist and Brandslam out live versus Alpha and Psy Guy. 2v2 right here. Alpha going to be trying to do as much as he can on the lower ground, but Brandslam is going to win that. Now Psy Guy, he does have 100% health, so this is doable for him. Looks like he is going to try and get away. He does buy Brandslam, so now this is definitely doable. Artist is so low right here. Any just pipe connecting with him can take down. Looks like Artist is going to try to be back up to his choke.
Everybody wants to see this happen.
But, oh my god, Tripwire just goes in to die. A huge coming in from Kev onto Logai, so now Asian just needs to stay alive, as it looks like he's kind of disconnected a little bit from the rest of his team. Is going to have to jump down to reconnect up with Sai and crew. Ash so low right now, just waiting for an arrow. He isn't going to get it, and that's going to be Glimmer taking him down right there. And now it's going to be a 3v3 right here on mid B MyAnimeList, waiting for the respawners. I do think Witness Gaming are going to be able to technically win this as they get the first cap, but with that huge Uber ad coming in from AGN, and they are going to have to get the heck out of there, as they are doing right now, and they're going to be holding up on second. So really great stuff from MyAnimeList there, Lecrum.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a lot of back and forths. What a lot of people would say sloppy mid, I would say that it was just an action-packed mid. That stuff was amazing. You know, going back and forth down to just the two demos. The Uber does get popped out here, though, in Big Door as they're going forward to this second. Looks like the Soldier may get caught out here in River. Not looking like it. They really need to cap this point. They did have a huge Uber ad, but now they're at an Uber disadvantage, with Wall Guy bringing up about 60% to the 20% of Asian. They are going to back up here to their choke, and they're just going to kind of sit and wait. Maybe send a Soldier sack when they come through. We'll have to wait and see.
Man, if you're a Lol Guy, you've been in this situation so many times, and you've been dropped, you've been killed how much, dude? Like, they don't even have an off-class up right now, so I think this should go pretty smoothly for Witness Gaming. You don't have a higher sniper to contend with. They are going to use, however, basically immediately. They don't want to take any risks once again.
Looks like
they are going to only be able to find Kev. Looks like there's someone in the back line.
Alpha going for that back half here. Oh, does and stopping it. Oh, Brainslam going down, but Artist picking up Alpha. It was somebody going to that last, and Alpha was kind of sitting there to try and maybe secure that last cap for them. Uber out on the side of Asian here, though, as the team of Witness Gaming pushing forward. Glimmer not really getting caught by any of that spam. Wants to go forward and try and do some damage here. Pushing those soldiers out. Psy Guy going to be pushing forward and getting last there. And the other soldier does go down as well.
Oh my god, the soldier's just flying through choke right there.
Oh,
just really great coordination. Oh my god, Loga solo triple out. Both soldiers down on teams right now. Looks like if you're a MyAnimeList, you're just happy to try and keep your med alive right now. AZN is going to be able to meet back up with a retreating Alpha. And I like play from MyAnimeList. They just didn't find the frags. Psy Guy is in behind. How does he do it? He doesn't get anything with it, but still a little bit of a mini heart attack probably.
We got Kev back on that sniper though. Not really seeing much here in the Big Door area.
Yes, that should at least maybe halt a bit of his Witness aggression, or at least make them think twice as they go through this choke. They might want to use just a little bit. Tripwire getting a bit of early damage. He's going for a high bomb, trying to get onto Logai, but Logai just baiting so hard right now, but Kev gets a headshot onto Yite, so they still have to contend with that sniper. They know he's there. They know he's always watching. Lol Guy eventually uses. They are probably going to be able to get Psy Guy, but not before he trades out with Ash. So, you know, Soldier for a demo still probably better for the side of Witness Gaming, but still AZN at that 100%. And it looks like they're going to be trying to go in through Shutter here, Lecrum.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanting to go through into
Asian flies, what the heck?
Oh, yeah, the Uber does get popped out though, and they were able to stop that cap. That's huge for them as they're pushing forward here. Yike going down, Medic going down there, Ball Guy going down to Glimmer. Glimmer
Artist is
also
in
picking up
behind.
Ash. Oh, Glimmer ended up going down, but Kev picking up Artist there as well. And you know what? Brain Slam on Sniper. Let's see what they can do.
He
Not
is
much
in the
just in this
forward. Yeah, they are locking him out
Maybe a
really
hero
well.
shot here. Nope. Back to spawn they go. Back to another last hold. It looks like Asian having about a 50% Uber ad, maybe 40%. And yeah, looking for another point here to end the round. Or sorry, end the half. There we go. We do have Yite on NG, and we do have Brand Slam on Pyro. Maybe this is the Pyro play that I predicted earlier.
Maybe it is. It looks like they are going to try and take this river, at least for looking like it. So that would be the best shot for this Pyro play to come into existence. Looks like it isn't going to happen. Alpha gets falling and just denied by that sentry gun. Glimmer going down as well. This is a disastrous push from the side of MyAnimeList. Side guy does manage to take down the sentry gun and Brand Slam. Really, an Uber and 2 scouts for Pyro and a sentry gun. Not really what you're wanting.
We have a soldier staying at last in that river area. They're looking for that back cap. Oh, they can't.
Oh my god.
Ash
Is there. Kev is there. Do they know? That's the question. Is Kev on the pain train? I can't tell.
It looks like they're just gonna push out with nobody watching last. This is just a free back cap.
Oh no, they do have last there. So this is gonna have to be a 1v1 with Kev versus Laz. You know, Kev a bit new to the soldier role. Can he take this up against the experience? He gets one rocket. He gets another. Oh, can he create? Oh, he gets it. No! Yike gets their chest in time, but Alpha's gonna be able to get onto the point. It doesn't even matter. They cap it up regardless. Holy cow. Kev, really great job to get all that cap time. Looks like his team was there to cap it up regardless of whether he won that or not. Didn't see how they got to that, but it didn't matter. MyAnimeList gonna be taking this 3-1. Definitely showing why they picked this as their map pick tonight, Lecrum.
Absolutely. That beautiful back cap there was just amazing. That 1v1, you love to see it.
Yeah, and they really great stuff from everyone on the side of the MyAnimeList. I gotta say, I mean, not to say that Kev was doing bad in the vehicle game, you know what I mean? But he's doing really well in this Gully Wash heap. I don't know, maybe it's the mat, maybe it's just soldier class, it's just more his speed, you know, being able to just get those dropples on the medic, but he's been doing a lot of work as gonna be pulling up logs for y'all on the stream. Oh my god. Lol guy just getting diffed. Like maybe this is why he doesn't deserve higher than 91. I'm looking at this. I think AZN might deserve that spot,
bro.
dude.
I don't know about that.
Look at those deaths.
Listen,
all right,
listen,
I'm joking. Lol guy, you're great, but still.
Yeah. How can you defend against a fully charged sniper? You know what I mean? You gotta pop through early. You gotta drop your teammates. Like, you know what's going on. I feel bad for the man.
That one time he used it, Alpha was just standing there waiting. I mean, that's fair. You can't attribute that all to Lil Guy. I'm sorry, Lil Guy. You definitely deserve that 91. Probably deserve higher. But still, AZN actually just diffing Lil Guy right now. Only dying twice to Lil Guy's 12. And regardless of who you blame and who you think is maybe causing those deaths, that's something Witness Gaming really need to change going into the second half if they want to walk away with a nice clean 2-0 as far as a map wins tonight. As otherwise, it looks like MyAnimeList are going to be taking us to a third map, which is what I want to see. But if you're Witness Gaming, you want to go to bed.
Everybody wants to see it, but I do gotta say right now. I saw earlier in the chat. I know Sai was saying, "Hey, yo, it's almost my bedtime. Let's hurry this up." You know what, Sai? Your bedtime might be changed, brother. Your bedtime might be way different now. You gotta power through here, and it looks like they really are. And I just gotta say it again. It really does look like artists have just been kind of put in a box here on Goalie Wash. And you know, the difference is crazy when you look at the stats. Sub 200 DPM there for artists. You hate to see it. That looks like a Lecrum Pug demo stat right there. Not saying that I'm anywhere near that level, but Just saying. You really got to step it up here. You got to stay alive. The soldiers on both teams just doing an amazingly good job of keeping the enemy team in check, especially in those tight corners and close chokes. Just an amazing play from both sides. But yeah, we've got a what is it, a 3-1 right now? Yeah,
Yeah.
3-1 on the side of MyAnimeList. Unless Witness Gaming really pulls their stuff together and Lol Guy can, not get dropped 4 times, like, you really gotta bring it back like that.
I mean, my enemies are just pulling out all the hero stops to just make sure that Witness Gaming don't get in this round, or in this match right now. Maybe Witness Gaming are gonna try and extend this halftime to get Psy on that sleep delirium train. But regardless, I've just been really impressed by my animals right now, especially Kev. I think you can cut some slack to artists because it was a bit of a stalemating game. They were on their last a fair bit of that time. So you didn't have that many things to shoot at. Kind of low DPM across the board aside from Kev. And I just gotta really, really shout out Kev. Once again, not saying he didn't do bad on Bagel as Scout, but he's definitely doing a whole lot better as Soldier on Gully. And just making the plays, finding the damage to keep his team in it. Him and Alpha, definitely the MVPs of their team, at least so far through this first half.
Absolutely, bro. I gotta admit, I've never seen a team switch up players so effectively depending on the map. I don't know if they're going to switch back for the next map for Snakewater. I don't know. They may keep it the same here because whatever they're doing, it's working. 3-1 right now. I do want to say though, Witness Gaming, they can come back. We've seen way crazier comebacks in the past.
That's
and
true.
I'm really looking forward to it. This is going to be a close game regardless as we're getting readied up for this next round, second half of this upper bracket semifinal playoffs.
Yes, it's going to be between Witness Gaming and MyAnimeList. If you don't know the score, it is currently 3-1. However, in MyAnimeList's favor. However, Witness Gaming do have one map advantage so far into the series. Going to be watching Artist to see if he can get out of a box, think creatively for once, and not get put in it. He gets so much damage taken on him, and he is going to be taken out almost immediately. Oh my god, Lol Guy's surfing for his life. He's at so low HP. This is going to be Alpha going to be doing his best to try and clean him up, and he does. AZN dying, however, on the other side of things, and now this is going to be a scrappy DM fight to see if Alpha can get as many picks as he possibly can. He is going to be able to clean up Yite, and that's going to be enough. As I think Yite accidentally hit himself with the basher.
Oh no, the scroll wheel curse hits Yite like a ton of bricks. Oh, you hate to see it. I think maybe the tilt, maybe the pressure's starting to get a little bit to Witness Gaming here, but we are going to see pretty much probably another mid fight here. As Witness Gaming is able to do a really good job of locking down the choke here.
Yeah, Tripwire is basically going to be trading with Ash. Ubers are even, so that's just a bit of a soldier on soldier vibes. Looks like they are going to be trying to push the flank. Is Witness Gaming maybe trying to get some of their players in behind? Yeah, that is going to be Laz and Yite doing what they do best. It's just going to be a nuisance in the backlines right now. Tripwire is a respawner. Looks like they're going to team Trip right now. As Trip is just going to have to go back into spawn. He does survive, so they know they're there, but that is going to be the distraction Witness Gaming needs to try and push Big Door right now. Trip, he does get Yite. Laz is pretty weak as well. Trip might be able to win this 2v1, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like Trip going to be trying to fight Yite. Now he finally does have reinforcements. Laz in the backlines now having to fight against basically everyone on MyAnimeList. The choke was open for a little bit, but Witness Gaming not quick enough to take advantage of it.
Oh no! Artist picking up Alpha, though Psy did end up picking up Laz there. And it's going to be a bit of a stalemate here still. My producer's laughing like a maniac in the background. I'm pretty sure I missed something, but...
Yeah, as apparently Psy knocking stickies onto Alpha to see, but Alpha on the sniper right in front of Yite. He can get the easy stab onto Yite to just add insult to injury right now. But Lol Guy is there. They don't know. Alpha sneaking behind, just that movement to not get bumped by anyone there. Guy looking behind a lot more often now, obviously checking choke to make sure he's getting Ash shield up. He is going to go for a pick. Oh, he gets Guy! How did he even bump this soldier? He still gets it! What? My God! Yeah, getting a pick out onto someone, but it doesn't even matter who. Everyone on Witness Gaming are just going back. Lad's going to be taking down Side Guy, so that is, you know, a good pick to maybe slow down this MyAnimeList aggression they did have to use there. But still, I mean, that's got to get to you at some point. Witness Gaming going to be going right in. They still haven't capped up this midpoint right here. Not sure what MyAnimeList is doing. Looks like they're going to be trying to go through drop down right now. Trip going out for a bomb right now. Just going to be distracting a little bit as Kev dies by Big Door right now. I mean, Trip going in, going to be taking down Artist, but that's not going to be enough. It's only Side Guy
down Azen
and
right
Alpha.
there, and Tripwire going down to Yite as well. Oh man, that huge play though, but they weren't able to get that positioning to really stop Witness Gaming from flooding back in. Actually ends up giving Witness Gaming the advantage here. Azen down almost 100% Uber ad on the side of Guy. The hubris might have been too much on the side of MyAnimeList right there.
Definitely, that chaos fight ended up in Witness Gaming's favor. Definitely just showing how good they are at the game, turning those tides in their favor as they are looking to push last right now. Guy at about 100%. Looks like they are going to be trying to go through this riverside area. They don't have it. They do have a sentry gun to contend with, and a pyro going to be trying to block it. Going to be trying to get onto the point almost immediately. That is Alpha going to be falling glass, standing on the point right now. He's getting a bunch of cap time. Looks like Scout going to go help him. He is picked off, and now it's only Side Guy and his medic alive, and that's not going to be enough. Finally, a round for Witness Gaming. The first round of his second half. It is now 3-2. MyAnimeList still in the lead of the second map, and let's see if they can have another mid win here, Lecrum.
Absolutely, and it was such a scrappy mid win last mid, but you know what? I think Witness Gaming decided to throw the same aggression with the soldiers that MyAnimeList said they're doing, and it looks like they're not stopping here. Both soldiers kind of going forward, trying to take a little bit of ground. Scouts also walking forward. Damage really going into the side of Witness Gaming here, as Azen does get down a lot. Glimmer and Kev going down. Alpha picking up Laz there, and Guy down to 40 health here, but not going down. So both medics do stay alive, as Witness Gaming just kind of rolling over here, double checking that rock spot. They're being so careful right now. This is playoffs, man. This is playoffs. You can't be dropping to a scout just chilling at rock, having a good day off. You know what I mean?
I mean, Alpha picked them off from that spot one too many times, or too many times to be honest. As this is gonna be a stalemate now on MyAnime's last instead of Witness Gaming's last. Gonna be interesting to see how Witness Gaming try and break this. They really haven't had an opportunity to just wheedle away at a last defense in this game so far. All of the rounds have kind of been rolls from second to last, so gonna be interesting to see how they try and take it. It's just gonna be peeking that riverside area. Gonna be interesting to see if they go for any off-class shenanigans themselves. But with Yite going down, maybe he's gonna go out onto Sniper, or maybe Spy. That they are gonna be backing up in preparation that MyAnimeList return sack. So it is just gonna be Glimmer poking and prodding them with the pyro. As
Bro, I'm telling you, pyro to river. It's like pyros are attracted to that river area, brother. I don't know how else to explain it, man.
As looks like Yite, no, he's still on Scout. Doesn't go for an off class. A bit surprising, to be honest, as Ubers are even. Glimmer, however, on. I know he's just checking off classes.
Yeah,
the
just
bait.
checking
The
that
bait.
off class.
Would have loved to see some.
I do want to point out though, Alpha on that engineer, they have it in that left spot right there. It's a little bit closer. It's easier when you can set it up there. More like less spammable really, because it has that pillar to protect it a little bit. You have to get a little farther in from river to really take it down. And I'm excited to see kind of what Witness does here. Probably going to be sending a few sacks out. Guy actually going down for about 100 health there. Needs to be careful that they don't catch any spam there, especially from that pyro. If we see a reflect kill, I might just have to take a shot or something. I don't know.
Yite and Laz are maybe trying to go for a play on the point, but Branslam going down is going to cancel all of that. They are going to have to get the heck out of there. Yeah, Laz now jumping away. It looks like they were about to go for a play. I don't know if they were just going to try and get a lot of cap time, or they were just going to rush at the medic, but Brand Slam down kind of nullified his teammates' attempts and efforts. Tripwire going in for a sack right there. He is going to die to the stickies from Artis. Not finding much, but I don't think he expected to find much, really, to be honest. Brand Slam, however, is going to be up on the sniper, and now finally the off classes coming up on the side of Witness Gaming. We saw him try to attempt this forward spawn, but not finding anything. Ash going down as well to some sticky traps from Side Guy, and now the sniper has got to be going to be pushed back a little bit. As MyAnimeList try and look to see if they can get a sack in anywhere. I don't think they know that they have a sniper yet, though.
No, I think it wasn't really called out there. You didn't really see the sniper in that Lord lobby area. And it looks like we're going to have Brand Slam trying to reach down to River. Now they know that the sniper is a play here. And let's see how they respond to it. Thinking that there might be a spy behind them. They are so spy aware now.
I mean, they've got to be. It's occurred to them so many times.
Headshot ringing out for... Oh, right there onto Tripwire.
Yeah, and that is a good start if you're Witness Gaming right now. Getting that early pick. Obviously, you would have liked to get AZN or even Side Guy, but still a pick at the very least, something you can work your flank into doing something. Looks like that is exactly what they're going to do. Maybe trying to get onto the point. They are going to try and get some early cap time right now, but they find out about it almost immediately, and now they're 2 down, basically no cap time on the point whatsoever. Great stuff from Glimmer and Kev to just be watching that when they tried to do it. So now Tripwire coming in through Baby Door, maybe trying to cause a bit of distraction to allow his team to get in. He's going to get a basically no damage off, actually. I was waiting for a rocket to connect, but so he's just going to go back to his team. And it's going to be another stalemate, Lecrum.
Well, yeah, and misses the clean open headshot there. On to Side Guy. Oh my gosh, I just got flustered right there. Brand Slam missing that headshot. That would have been huge for the team, but they are able. Oh, does end up getting picked up by the score shot. Still kind of on that lower there, trying to look through there in the middle. Not seeing much. Has to back up and get with his team. And honestly, if you're MyAnimeList, you're just kind of chilling right now. It's 3-2. Sure, it's 20 minutes. Sure, you may be slightly parking the bus, but it is so hard to push out a goalie watch last. As I'm saying that, Brand Slam picks up Glimmer and Ash ends up
overcapped them on the point. Oh my god, that was looking like an almost cap, a little sneaky back cap basically. Looks like Laz is going in to maybe try and follow up on his teammates' cap time right there. He is going to get one rocket out onto Kev rocking that Conjurer. Side Guy getting another pick out onto a player in that Riverside area. Oh! Side Guy gonna be traded out.
Side Guy.
That's that's gonna be a bit of a hamper for MyAnimeList. I don't think Witness Gaming are gonna push off of it because they're still down a player, and they don't really in position to do much of anything right now. They're just gonna be trying to spam these doorways. Oh my God, Ash craters somehow. He was like barely a foot off the ground, but he craters regardless. And so that's going to be another pick in the favor of MyAnimeList. Obviously, there's 20 minutes left roughly on the clock for this second half, and that's a lot of time, but as the time whittles down, it's obviously in the favor of MyAnimeList as they are up 3-2 right now. Not a lot to work with, but still, one round is enough at the end of the day if that's all they need to walk away with the dub here.
Absolutely. Like I was saying, MyAnimeList, all they really have to do is just kind of chill. They know that pushing out of goalie last isn't really a smart option here. We do see Glimmer here on heavy though, trying to get a little bit of spam over there as Ash on Pyro. We're gonna have to see exactly. They're trying to go for that back cap with the Pyro in through water. And we just see Brand Slam actually ends up abandoning that. May go down here, 20 health.
Oh, Kev might go down here. He's looking a bit weak. But Tripwire going up onto, gonna be flanking him. Ash, that Pyro play not working out. I think they, like you said, they wanted to get him on the point and just air blast off of it. But they didn't manage to put him into position. And so now this is going to be once again, an opportunity for MyAnimeList to do something. Looks like they're just opt to have Glimmer
doing something, baby.
On the spy.
We got Glimmer on spy. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they might know because Ash is on spy. Don't know if they spy check each other. Looks like Yite is on the sniper, so I wonder if Glimmer's going to be able to find that out, call information for his team. He might have just
Glimmer
seen.
sees it. Glimmer sees it. Maybe trying to go for that pick actually, but going into water. Will Lol Guy actually turn around this time? Does end up spotting him out, but nobody is turning around. Oh, eventually Artist does turn around, picks up Glimmer. That's going to be a player pick on the side of for Witness Gaming. Glimmer not spawning for another 10 seconds. This is when they really need to get their work done. The banner does get popped out. Oh, yeah. Yikes, so much spin.
Oh my god, Yike gets taken down as well. The banner was popped to clean up those kills, and I would really love to see Witness, MyAnimeList try and push out here, but I understand what they're going for. Just not pushing out unless they have typically a free walk into second. They really want to win this, and without giving up any possibility of a back cap whatsoever. So they're extremely safe. You can't really blame them. You got to understand what they're going for right here, as a win on Gully Wash would really be very monumental here.
I do gotta say though, Ash on that heavy, the Uber does get popped in through Shutter. Wasn't quite expecting a sentry gun goes down really early. Artist taking that out, but not a lot of frags getting traded out here. Brand Slam down to 2 health, but able to get that health pack and back up. Oh,
yeah, Laz in the water.
Laz in water.
Looks like they might try and go for a drive fight now that they know they do have the heavy up. Yeah, that heavy is going to be coming in through lower right now, but Laz going to be taken down immediately. So much damage on the players, but there's a lot of cap time on the point. They got it down to Scout almost immediately, and they do. So now it is only 3 up on the side of Witness Gaming. It's going to be the demo, the Scout, and the Medic. Hopefully they can see all 3 in front and make sure. No, I don't. Artist is going for the back cap, and he gets it. That dude.
Artist with that beautiful back cap. Everybody pushing out. They see 3 down. The demo stayed back. That's exactly what they were waiting for.
Wow. Okay. So we go in. It is now tied 3-3. Obviously, this is not where MyAnimeList wanted to be at the beginning of the second half, but it's where they are. So let's see if they can get things back into their favor. Once again, on the mid, Artist going to be staying alive. Once again, he's been able to stay alive a bit longer in these mids, not put in the box quite as hard. Tripwire going through drop. He has cut out right now. He is getting a bit of distraction play. Oh my god, I think Look, I got a saw off onto him, but it doesn't matter. The rest of his team has died. So even if he does get that little bit of advantage, which I actually don't think he did, he is going to have to go all the way back last. This is probably going to be a mid and second cap up for the side of MyAnimeList. They are going forward, not waiting for Witness Gaming to push out on the second before they do anything. And they're going to be capping up that second immediately. Hopefully none of these players get picked out in lobby right now. And it looks like we do have a bit of a pause.
Yeah, it looks like we have a bit of a pause. It looks like the win limit right now is actually set to 4. So they might have actually beefed, big old beef on the setup there.
Yeah, they beefed. They did beef the setup. They didn't know. I guess nah. Even if they had one. Oh wait, no. Oh, so maybe that's maybe a bit of foreshadowing there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a bit of a thinking ahead. But regardless, we are in the stalemate. It looks like from our perspective, MyAnimeList trying to push into lobby here, or at least poke it a little bit. But they've got 2 soldiers, whether they know it or not, headed away. So hopefully Kev and Glimmer are going to be able to get the heck out of there and not drop anything, because yeah, they are staring at both of those soldiers. Definitely a scary sight for us, but for them, it's only a fraction of a second in their existence in this game. So they're probably not thinking too much about it, of course, unless they both die to it, which would be incredibly unfortunate. Obviously, the kind of says right now that they should still have Uber ads to work with here and go into a... actually, no, it's going to be even because the little guy didn't die. My bad. I completely forgot that Lecrum.
I do got to say, fellow caster, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to take advantage of this pause. Tactical pause, tactical pee break. Be right back.
Yeah, we asked them to do that pause so Lecrum could go to the bathroom. If you've been holding it in, maybe this is the time to go. Not sure if we're going to be here for a while, but, if we are, why not just quickly go? We'll be here by the time you come back. No worries. But regardless, going to be trying to see how MyAnimeList push this. They've been having a lot of trouble pushing into Witness Gaming's last over the course of this game, even when they have full Uber ads. So now this is going to be a stalemate. We might see some more off-class shenanigans that did work previously. Spy sniper double combo from Alpha and Kev, finally being able to pick off Lil Guy and put him into a kind of a bad position for his team to capitalize on it. But otherwise, just like straight Ubers in, even with Uber ad, have been pretty bad for MyAnimeList. They just get a bit discoordinated. They'll take down the sentry gun early most of the times, but just after that, just nothing seems to go their way. So it would be nice to maybe see them get this win very cleanly and just kind of solidify their lead even further. Obviously, the score line is still 3-3. Witness Gaming took the first map, clear cut 4-2, and what was a game that was a bit closer than the scoreline would have suggested. Obviously, that was their map pick. I didn't say clear cut, I meant Bagel. They took 4-2. That was their map pick, and now Gully Wash is MyAnimeList map pick. If they win this, and that is MyAnimeList winning this, it will go to Snakewater, which is going to be the third map of the series, and hopefully should be good. MyAnimeList had a bit of trouble on it earlier in the season, but they've been practicing, obviously, because they've been doing so well in these past 2 games that I think probably Witness Gaming caught a bit off guard by it. Probably thought it was going to be an easy 4-0, 5-0 type of deal, but not quite. MyAnimeList just showing why they are as good as they are, and hopefully we see some of them that NA invite top 100. I think maybe Guy and Alpha definitely have a shot in it. Obviously, Trip's #1 roamer, so I mean that's a given, no? But it looks like the
pause is unpaused. And I got back just in time, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
There we go. You get right in time. As they looks like, yeah. So yeah, the timer is gonna break. There are gonna be a few people. Oh, it didn't break. Oh. Maybe the RGL plugins are actually working. So as it looks like, going to be some players slipping and sliding around before they get back up to things, as it looks like MyAnimeList is just going to be peeking, going to be trying to take down the sentry gun. They do eventually manage to do it.
Alpha getting lots of time on the point. So much time. Over half the point is capped.
That's an aggressive Uber coming out though from Grand Slam. It's not finding much of anything. Guy going down so weak. He does get dropped in the Uber. That's terrible. They were milking that for so long, and it looked like they didn't have it, but Guy eventually getting whittled down, and now Witness Gaming on the prowl. They know that MyAnimeList is going to be backing up. They don't have the positioning and the defense ready to try and hold this. Tripwire going to be trying to stuff him as much as he can, but he's just going to mulch. The Alpha is going in right now. He's flanking through. He's on the spy class. I don't know if he's going to be able to cap it in time. I think they're capping up second just a bit too quickly.
It's just going to go like for the pick here. Oh, does end up getting picked up by Laz, though.
Yeah, I think this might be where Yite disconnects. He's just standing at a wall, just kind of looking at it. I mean, walls are interesting, but I mean, this is a bit abnormal for Yite. He doesn't normally do this. As it looks like that is where the pause happened. Probably Yite can be getting back into the server sooner or later. And this is going to be looking like a stalemate on mid here. MyAnimeList in control of the mid, and with Witness Gaming trying to hold onto it, Lecrum.
Absolutely, and with everybody in the server, everybody good to go. Win limit is set correctly. You love to see it. Alpha picking up that headshot on the ass out of nowhere through the choke. It's gonna rotate over to the big door, looking for something else here. Probably, almost gets that headshot onto the demo. And it looks like with the even Ubers, they want to try and press this advantage a little bit. Not really seeing much. Ash is
Uber's
down still.
Used
the Uber
aggressively
though.
Yeah, they are going to be able to get Alpha though, dropping that sniper, which is acceptable. Yeah. So basically a trade for a trade. Ubers are out of the mix. Looks like Witness Gaming going to be trying and push through this choke side area. Branslam getting in.
Here. Ash through drop down is going to get behind them. They don't really see them yet. Lots of damage coming out. Artist and Laz picking up Kev and Guy. And that's going to be a mid there for Witness Gaming as they're pushing down, barreling down onto MyAnimeList.
as a just gonna be looking and seeing as Witness Gaming go forward with this advantage and aggression right now. Just waiting actually for my whatchamacallit, uh, stats to go up right now, as just gonna be looking for heading into lobby slowly but surely. Just gonna be pushing down. Side Guy is in lobby. He gets spammed down a little bit, but he's gonna go back heals, as it looks like, you know, Witness Gaming just gonna be peeking and prodding, trying to see if there's any cracks in Mal's armor right now, but they can but now it looks like we're gonna head into another stalemate. The pyro is up, the NG is getting set up, and you know, we've been here before, and they with Side Guy getting up on the Ash, that looks like we're gonna see another sack attempt coming out here from MyAnimeList.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, with the MyAnimeList and like the way that they're positioned. Oh no, dropping Kev. Oh, okay.
Oh, but Side Guy.
Ash and Yite going down though. Side Guy picking up that big kill onto Yite, and it's just going to be another kind of stalemate here. So I spoke incorrectly. Witness Gaming looking for those sacks. They did send their 2 sacks.
Alpha? He's on Spy.
Alpha. Ooh.
How does he get on Spy, dude? I don't even notice him on Spy. I can't even blame Witness Gaming. I don't even notice on Spy. How can Witness Gaming notice he on Spy?
Could we potentially see another drop by Law Guy?
That would be very amazing for MyAnimeList.
They're not
but they
aware
use
again.
Immediately.
They use immediately,
so
but
make sure that's not even a factor.
Oh!
Looks like Alpha is gonna be taking a pick on the Ash.
Finally they turn around, but now Alpha knows that there's 2 in water there. The Heavy dropping down and point Glimmer picking up that easy kill there on to Yite.
Oh, but Asian's gonna go down. Oh, okay, Asian does go down for a second. I thought Laz didn't get that, and Asian had somehow managed to surf the safety. But that isn't gonna be the case. The little guy does manage to get out, and he is gonna have where at. So we are gonna head into another temporary stalemate. Looks like MyAnimeList is just gonna try and peek and see if they can get a cheeky pick onto the little guy, but I don't think that's gonna be the case as they head back to their last, heading and getting ready for another last hold here.
Absolutely, and you know what? That was a good attempt by Witness Gaming, but there wasn't enough damage coming in from their side, and especially I think with that sneaky Alpha pick onto I believe it was Laz. You know, you can't really do much about that. Ubers are in the favor of Witness Gaming. They want to take this through Shutter. It looks like. Only about 50% on the side of Asian. Uber does get popped off onto the demo. The Sentry looking to be going down real quick. Glimmer going down as well. Kev going down. The picks are going in the favor of Witness Gaming, but the Heavy
so
does
much
come
cap
out.
time to
And
point. There you go.
Oh. And it looks like it is now 4-3 for the side of Witness Gaming. Can MyAnimeList bring it back from the brink of defeat, not being sent to the lower bracket semifinals? This might be match point.
Yes, it could be. This could be the last round that we see tonight, or it could just be the start of MyAnimeList's redemption arc right now, as it looks like they are going to be trying to go for Tripwire, going for a very explosive bomb, not being able to find much of anything, and with that, MyAnimeList are just out the second. They don't want to lose this whatsoever, but however, Witness Gaming going to be trying to fight in through choke. A lot of damage coming out onto them, but they're returning it in kind, and now MyAnimeList is all the way back to second, and you know that Witness Gaming are going to put pedal to the metal. They smell blood water. However, it looks like Witness Gaming are going to be happy to play in kind of a lobby river area to maybe try and slow down, but a huge bomb coming in from Lad. Looks like he should be taken down. No, he isn't. Finally, he does. But the scout going in super deep, already getting on the point. He's got to win this 1v1.
So much time on the point. It's about 3/4 capped here.
Oh my god, nice rocket.
Get popped off.
Yeah, but Ubers are used. It's only a 3v3 right now, and I think that is going to be Lil Guy and crew backing the heck up. Lil Guy is going to surf back.
No, big bomb in here from... Oh my goodness.
Oh. If they can keep Asian alive here, Lil Guy did go down. Side Guy going down as well, though. That's not what you want to see. These Witness Gaming players just going to be trying to get everything they possibly can right now. Looks like Grand Slam was in Sniper in Wood, maybe trying to go for a cheeky pick onto Asian against all the chaos, but he's going to go back. Ash is on the Spy. This is the first time we've seen a Spy from the side of Witness Gaming. I think they're probably going to maybe try and go for a backup play. And it looks like they are going to be trying to... Actually, no, Ash looks like he's just waiting to try and get a pick onto AZN. Just hiding by the shutter side area. MyAnimeList definitely taking their time, pushing into second here, just wheeling down. Ash is in behind. He decloaks. I
Ash
don't know
could
what he's.
still.
Oh, he's
Ash
going for
is trying to
Shy
go for
Guy.
the demo. Could still go for a back cap. Nope. Gonna
Side.
be on Side Guy
Uh-oh.
right there. Side Guy
Uh-oh.
back it up. Nothing
Uh-oh.
seen.
Oh,
Just
he
pull out the
beeps?
revolver. Is missing. Oh,
Oh,
it
he
beeps on him, but ends
Oh.
up getting the kill on him anyway.
Artist coming in to bail out his teammate and secure that pick right there. They still have 100% Uber, so this isn't death right now for MyAnimeList. They can definitely hold this even if they are down their demo. He is going to respawn it, but the Uber is coming in right now from MyAnime. Kev is going to go down, and now Tripwire on the point right now, going to be defending it as best as he can, and it looks like we have another pause. Oh?
No.
The server DC. So that can mean one of two things. One, the server just died unexpectedly. Two, was gaming one. You know, I mean, believe what you want to believe, Chad. This is an open-ended experience.
It reminds me of those those Goosebump books where it's like choose your own adventure. Turn to page 2 if you decide to stay and get killed by the clown or some stuff, and then you turn the page and it's like, oh yeah, you got killed by a clown. Good job, idiot.
Yeah.
You know what? I am gonna say they probably did shut down the server a little early. Didn't wait for the SDV to catch up, and it's probably gonna be 5-3 in favor of Witness Gaming, which would mean. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just say, look at the stats. I can, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on who you're rooting for, confirm that Witness Gaming did eventually take that last round, winning it, as you said, Lecrum 5-3. They are going to be advancing to the upper bracket finals to probably face Froyotech. I expect that was the outcome of the G6 versus Froyotech match that also happened tonight over on RGL GG. If you want to check that out later. Still, regardless, a really great showing from MyAnimeList, and we are gonna have some logs for y'all to see. That Gully Wash combined logs, a great showing for them, and is gonna put a lot more hype on the G6 versus MyAnimeList game, which is gonna be your lower bracket finals. As it's gonna decide who's getting knocked out in fourth place. I think MyAnimeList would definitely at least want to walk away with third place. That's seems to always be their goal, and they always manage to find some way to get into third place. It's honestly really impressive even when all the odds are stacked against them. Lecrum. Yeah, I don't know if we have the stats on screen just yet.
As we're trying to pick up, as we're pulling the stats up right now, I do want to say, Artist, first half put in a box, locked away, buried underground, 6 feet under. Second half, Artist freaking just brought it back, baby. Ends up being the top damage in the server for both combined for the combined logs. 350 DPM, 15 kills, 5 deaths. Just totally, I don't know what the 180 was, but I love it. I love to see it. You do have Kev still kicking ass there. Same with Side Guy, 299, 257 DPM respectively, and both teams played amazingly well. Honestly, I do got to give a little look see here at the med. I think I might be looking at the wrong logs.
Oh, the med deaths? I can tell you. Lil Guy had 15 deaths, AZN had 7. But regardless, AJ doing a great job of staying alive. Really impressive stuff from him.
Absolutely. And you know what? You love to see that. We said Asian had to step up, and they did. It was just that Witness Gaming is such a tight team, and they have such good aggressiveness, and they know when to open stuff up, and they know when to take advantage of certain situations, that it just ended up being the death of MyAnimeList. But that's not the end of MyAnimeList's redemption arc, right? Sometimes you gotta fall so you can get back up, and they're gonna be going to the lower bracket semifinals, and Froyotech ended up picking up that dub against Leica G6 2-0. So it's gonna be MyAnimeList versus Froyotech, or sorry, MyAnimeList versus Leica G6 in the lower bracket semifinals. In the upper bracket final, we're gonna see Witness Gaming versus Froyo Tech. I'm so excited for that matchup. It's gonna be amazing. And then whoever wins that lower bracket final will face the loser of the upper bracket final. And then, of course, the granddaddy of them all, we have the grand finals. Looking forward to that. I've had a great night tonight. It didn't get to that third map, but it for a while there, it really did look like it would get there. I'm not upset at all though. Tonight was an amazing night full of some high action TF2, some really creative and amazing off classes by MyAnimeList. Alpha by and large being just an absolute menace to LOL guy, especially in that second map. So I'm really excited to see how the rest of this bracket plays out.
Definitely. Once again, shout outs to Witness Gaming. I guess I'll do my shout outs as we wrap up the cast here. Shout outs to Witness Gaming, putting on a great show. Shout out to MyAnimeList for putting on a really amazing show. Definitely proving their worth and just like giving it their all. And excited to see them in the match against Leica G6, as you said. Shout outs to all you guys in Twitch chat for watching mods. And shout outs to you, Lecrum. Always great to cast with you. Shout outs to Microcheese on the production. And then finally, shout out to the minus rep in my Discord.
Absolutely. And yeah, I know lots of shout outs again to everybody tuning in here. Thanks for sticking with us. This season has been a lot of ups and downs, and we really appreciate all the support. Um, and I just want to say thank you again, Microcheese, Tcmano. Every time I get a cast with you guys, it's been absolutely nothing but a blast. And I'm extremely blessed and privileged to be able to do this. And 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 Microcheese, can they hear you? Can they hear you? Okay, I'm just gonna say this for Microcheese. Shout out to the HUD match timer actually sticking through and working between all those freaking pauses, dude. That shit was crazy. We've only been growing as we've been here, and then shout out also to Witness Gaming for picking up that awesome win right there, and also shout out to MyAnimeList.
Yep, and that's going to be it from us here at TFTV. Follow us for more invite coverage and also the top 100 NA invite articles come out every Monday and Friday, brought to you by Terry and the TFTV team at large. And I hope you have a good night. See ya.
Peace.